I feel a breeze. I'll text Zach like as soon as I text him.
Wait, we can't spoil it.
My bad. Y'all cool?
No, we gonna spoil it later.
708.
They had days to watch.
You wanna know where I'm at?
We can't spoil
Home
it.
team. It's been a while. We back to make you smile and make it worth your while.
Just know I got that freestyle ready.
Put this in your vibe. Put this in your vibe. No drive.
Put this in your
Southside.
Y'all in a relationship?
Attention audience. Reed is here to pod. Zach is the news. Meech is here to report. And Brother James is a man of God. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Parental discretion is advised.
I realized in life I'm real like how Terrence Howard is on Get Rich or Die Trying.
Oh, okay.
When he was like, I'm wrong, I could have been right, so I'm still right. A lot of people was laughing at that, and I was there to like.
So you understood that?
I feel it.
You understood that?
I was like, I feel it.
You understood that?
That's 50 Cent.
That's a wild thing to understand.
Yo, welcome back for another episode of Outsiders Only 708 Podcast. We can be found on Apple,
The hell was you cocking?
Spotify,
I don't know. Shotty.
SoundCloud, and YouTube.
He was about to take out a coon with that one.
After you shoot, you got to pump. You got to.
Didn't kill the hog before.
Man.
Hey, listen. I can tell y'all about my days down south. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at a who not only chopped up the wood with a chainsaw, but then chopped it in four with an axe.
Hey.
Not only did I do that, I had to pick that up and then take it in the carport so my grandmama could put the wood in her heater.
True nigga.
You see what I'm saying?
True with it.
Real out here. You get what I'm saying? You looking at chuck peas and gutted fish. You feel what I'm saying? So, hey, look. Y'all talk about the South. We'll survive.
Oh no, for sure.
We'll survive.
No.
All these Chicago niggas are so mean to Southern niggas, but I'm telling you, nigga, you'll run into us when it's apocalypse time, nigga. All right, y'all niggas gonna be glad y'all know me.
That's a
Cause I ain't gonna hold you. Big Zach ain't got no fish.
Oh yes, all right, but it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. It's really not as bad as you
but
think.
it ain't that good either. So, I'm not doing that. I'm allergic to half of the fish anyway.
Oh damn.
Fuck it.
Okay.
I don't eat shellfish.
I feel you.
That shit. I'm vegetarian.
All right, then we're gonna chuck some peas for you, brother.
I could chuck peas.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. I was quite curious to see how the flow of the show would go with this crew right here, especially since I'm over here in Brother James' spot that I've now commandeered. This is now my spot.
Oh yeah, he's took it.
This my shit. So brother out there in the main, you know what I'm saying, good for him. You guys wave at everybody, say hi.
Hi guys.
All right, now back on me. This, it's May 18th, 2025. This is episode 157 of this podcast. I'm Reed at the Cloudiest.
I am Pusher 2_Z.
You know the vibes. Look, Big Meech.
And you already know what time it is. Ha ha ha. You see, I'm in a place where I'm the hero and the villain, but I also realize that Wu-Tang Clan is still for the children. It's your favorite man, the God, Brother James, back on the ones and the twos and the twos and the ones, and we about to get it done. I'm ready to have some fun. Are you ready?
All right.
I'm ready, brother.
I think I'm ready to scrap the disc record. I'm ready to scrap it. He's just a little too good off the dome.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying?
This feels like if I drop My Family Matters, he'll have some shit ready, and then I'm just out.
You know something? Reed actually knows some things.
Yeah.
He knows some things.
Yeah, he why you think you plotting on him? That's part of his plot on you.
I play chess.
You know what I'm saying?
Both of y'all said it a minute ago. I would have been had my shit ready.
I'm just saying, you know.
He play chess. I don't play games. So I realized this shit might get a little out of hand. So I stand down.
Oh man, you know
For
what
now,
I'm saying?
that shit go drop in the middle of the midnight.
All right, let's get this under control because we got a lot of shit to get to this week.
Yeah.
Where would we like to start?
It's 3-3-3.
We're not starting with Zach.
No.
We're not starting with basketball. That's
No.
not what we're doing. But Zach, you did have a response to something from a pod that we did within the past couple of weeks. Go ahead and get your dissertation out.
It's about basketball?
Technically.
Now, a few weeks ago, we were talking about Shadur Sanders. I'm sure you all may remember. And our brother Reed gave his dissertation about how he had felt about the whole draft process and all. And I said something then. And I was like, people really don't be wanting to hold black men accountable for their actions. Like black men to black men, we don't be wanting to hold each other accountable sometimes. Especially when they're in that type of position. Like, you know? Mm-hmm. So then, that was scary. But now I'm moving to what I had an issue with.
Okay.
You know, for those that are watching these previous weeks, my brothers, you know, we weren't able to attend, but Reed held it down in the outsider's way. It was a beautiful thing to witness. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Blue and Bo.
Shout out to
you know,
Bo.
y'all all gave an excellent episode. I truly enjoyed it. Absolutely. You know, that's gang. Shout out to family.
Yeah. Family.
But y'all did something that I wasn't feeling.
What did they do, brother?
So they start talking about Draymond. And Draymond had these comments. This was right before they got eliminated. Talking about they try to paint me as the angry black man. And I'm tired of it. That was what Draymond said. They. We don't know who they is, but we know who they is. Now, most times, I would come to your defense in those type of things because the world does try to paint us black men as angry black men. But, sir, Draymond Green, you are a angry black man. You've shown us examples year after year after year after year. And you niggas really caped for him in here.
Man.
Said he wasn't angry like we ain't see him punch out Jordan Poole and ruin the team.
Man.
Like he ain't cuss out KD and ruin the team.
Man.
This nigga been stepping on niggas' chest.
Man.
He had Rudy Gobert in a fucking chokehold. Come on, man. Like shit is light. And I'm not even naming all the shit he's done. How can y'all say that this nigga is being painted this way when Draymond, you're the artist? You made the paint.
He in your book right now. He in your book right now.
And I love Draymond. I'm a Draymond supporter. Me and Meech was talking about Draymond on the way here when people forget what Draymond really meant to that team before he got older. Draymond was a pivotal piece to the Warriors, and people be trying to kind of act like his defense wasn't shit. That nigga got Defensive Player of the Year for a reason.
Yep.
Draymond was one of them, but you was an angry one of them. And that's it. That's all. We just got to hold black men accountable. Y'all was wilding.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that. I appreciate you said that. I appreciate your thoughts on that. It's always good to have contrast. It's always good to have a back and forth, a healthy back and
There was
forth.
a whole bunch of agreeing in this bitch.
Yeah, it was. It absolutely was. Now,
Zach don't like agreeing.
now there's something else.
Not on bullshit. Oh, man.
Now-
Draymond, like you can pick anybody. That's like saying, like I said earlier, that's like somebody telling Charles Oakley, you're an angry black man. He'd be like, I'm not an angry black man. Let's be for real.
So
We love Oak,
Man.
but you an angry nigga.
Oak tree. So with that being said, I looked at the list of topics, and I'm like, okay, we haven't had the whole crew here, and there's some things that people want to get off their chest. So Zach, he's got more. We've got a lot from Zach this week, okay?
What else I did?
He's got more to
trying
talk
to
about.
think.
But there's something else that Brother James was absolutely on fire about, okay? Nigga was...
I think
he was calling niggas jigaboos.
From the pod?
No,
No. This was in the chat. You seen it. It was
He
in the
was
chat.
calling niggas jigaboos. He was going crazy on niggas. So, Brother James, not too long because we got a lot to get to.
got
but
you.
the floor is yours, brother. Please tell these niggas why they jigaboos.
Okay. All right.
Hold on.
All right. This is for all my, graduating brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? I love you all. I really do. I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm so proud that you have taken your life and done something with your life. You went to school. You got you an education. Black girl magic. Hey, man. Black Boy Joy. I feel all of that. You know what I'm saying?
No, you don't.
No. Let me land my plane, brother.
You're the pilot.
I feel all of that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I realized too? That when one of you graduate, it's not just one of you. Mm-hmm. It's probably two, right? Maybe even three. Maybe even 500.
Let's go.
All right.
Black graduates.
So, I love black excellence. I love black intelligence. I love black empowerment. I love my black people. You know what I don't like? I don't like what you don't like, Zach. I don't like niggas. Because you know what niggas do?
Say, don't group me in that.
Niggas make everything about themselves. You know what niggas do? Niggas say, hey, I did this and I need everybody to look at me right now. You know what niggas do? They go out in public and they show their whole ass. And then just be like, hey, everybody, look at me. Freak everything else is going on. Freak the rest of the proceedings. Freak of the time. Everything else, everybody else got to do. Let me do what I'm doing right now and show the rest of you. That's what niggas do. I love my black people, but I don't like when people waste time. That's what I don't like. So, if you are graduating, congratulations. Praise God. You are getting your diploma and you are celebrating. Now grab your damn diploma and go sit in your seat because niggas got places to be. I ain't got time for all you Q niggas, all you Omega niggas to do your stroll, all you AKAs to sit up here and we ain't got time for none of that. All right? Grab your diploma, go home and celebrate with the people that love you. All right? We have places to be. Let's get this going. All right? We got places to be, people to see. I'm trying to get up out of here. All right? Save the celebration for when you have your own party and dinner. All right? Go ahead, guys. I open up the floor.
Good.
Me? See, now when brother just explains that, and it's not in the chat, you know, you could really feel where he coming from. They even showed, like, I agree with you when the shit came out, dude was throwing the money and shit. Come on, get that nigga shit out. But brother, to say that you for the black empowerment and be mad at niggas for doing whatever it is with they frat or sorority at a HBCU graduation, brother. You can't be for the empowerment then, man.
I'm not for the empowerment because niggas want to take up extra people, not just my time, everybody else's time. No, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm not just thinking of myself. You see that?
No, but you.
I don't like black empowerment because I'm not selfish. So in order for me to have black empowerment, I got to be selfish.
Now at graduation,
if that's black empowerment, I don't like it.
At graduations, if you ever are at like a PWI's graduation, a private college's graduation, and they got them white men sitting up there on that stage, they cut that shit short immediately. When you go to an HBCU, you don't see them niggas on stage get mad with that because some of them are in them same fraternities and sororities and they feel proud seeing you do that dance on that stage. You ready to go. Them niggas ain't. This is just like, think about it like church. How it could be, I'm positive. You could sit in a church service that will be past the time limit for Zach.
Oh yeah. Oh brother. Wait, have you met me recently?
No.
Okay, keep going.
I understand.
keep going.
I understand. But see, I need people to understand, like last time I've been to church, my cap is 45 minutes. That's praise and worship and everything.
Hold up, bro.
If praise and worship, if praise and worship goes beyond that, I come in on the last two slow songs. I'm not sitting for all the praise and worship because Zach got to go. But I don't charge the whole room for that. If they got some words they want to say at the end of service, they want to, get they Marvin Sapp on and tell niggas they can't get out the door. First of all, I'm going to get out that door. But it's some people that's going to sit in there and that shit don't bother them none. But that shit bothers Zach. Just like these graduations bother you, brother. Brother, what's your last name?
Wesley.
That's the problem.
Oh, see, that's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
See, what's the problem?
Because
Wesley's at the back end. That's the back end.
That's why you be getting pissed off. They say because you at the end.
You watch A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And these niggas is still on H.
Yep. See, that's your problem. Change your name.
Nigga. I wish I would change my damn name because I'm ready to go. That's what
Hey, that was fire.
Can I shoot at a nigga?
No, yeah, of course.
Go ahead.
I want to shoot at a
Wait,
nigga.
wait,
I
hold
want
on.
to respond to what he had to say.
Because look, I was looking at the list like, okay, which one of these is for Meech? Meech,
Well,
you
I
got
want to
one?
shoot at a nigga because this
hold
one
up.
hit my radar this morning.
Hold on.
Robert Griffin III.
Oh shit.
Oh no, what did he do?
Oh, I'm finna sound bad if you tell me what I think.
I'm definitely talking about it. Robert Griffin III,
fuck.
you know what you are doing as a brother in this community, and you need to stop it. I don't know if y'all seen this tweet, but I'm just going to read it real quick.
Oh no.
After watching Caitlin Clark's flagrant foul on Angel Reese in the aftermath, there is no way Angel Reese can continue to lie that she doesn't like Caitlin Clark. I know what hatred looks like. Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark, not some basketball rivalry either. Hate. For you to fan that flame for them people, understanding what's going on anytime them two step on the court, completely irresponsible. Shout out to Dez Bryant who kicked that nigga back in respectfully. I should go get Dez tweet too, but
Yeah, please. I want to hear it.
Dez more so is, just to paraphrase, he was on the line of like, you understand what you're doing. You understand the underlying tension between those two players and what they're being used for. Have y'all heard the term recently, black fatigue?
Oh shit, we are here. Okay.
I feel like I heard it, but I need like a broader understanding.
Okay.
I feel like it involves all these topics. Go ahead.
Okay. So
Don't lose this.
no, we're not about to lose this. We can stay here
Because I heard fatigue for
because
another community.
black fatigue. It's a term that's come out, and I'm gonna let Meech really elaborate on it. Or I'm just gonna get the counter out before we even get into this shit, bruh. What we have here is people of somewhat of some knowledge or education finally diving deep into triggers that they have. And now they're coming out with terms. I mean, black people, they're coming out with terms like black fatigue.
Let me stop just right there
Go
because
ahead.
the
Go
black fatigue, it's not a black person thing.
It's a white person.
Yeah, it's what white people say.
But there's an opposite now that the niggas have.
Okay.
You get what the point I'm trying to
I
say?
feel it.
Black fatigue is nothing new. It is not new. It is not this new shiny object or new shiny concept that's just come around and people are like, oh, this is a thing. This has been going on. So why people are in such, because people are butthurt about this shit. And I'm like, why y'all butthurt about some shit that's been going on? But go ahead, Meech.
No, it was just white people are now like going underneath all these like posts with the Caitlin Clark situation, the Hinton situation, just any situation that seems to involve our community and saying like, this is what we talking about. We getting tired of this shit. Black people is making a thing out of everything. But I honestly feel like the things that we're making something out of, we're literally being triggered right now. Like they're literally poking at shit that just has no reason, no rhyme or reason. Perfect example: Trump with the Smithsonian Museum. Why are you removing Black History shit?
Yeah.
Like, what, slavery? Like that's just not a part of the history no more.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's just like, what's the purpose? There's a lot going on.
if you go
right
under
now.
them,
Not even just that. Him talking about bringing back Columbus Day.
if you go under them posts, they be
It's
like,
a lot going on that we can focus on
Yeah.
before we get to that shit.
yeah, like nigga, yo, terrorists. But like even beyond that shit, it's like you seeing these people coming out like, oh, tell us more about what happened 2 years ago. This black fatigue is really setting in. And to Nick's point, this ain't nothing new because anytime black people raise to a certain point, they get a little fatigued about it. It's like, oh shit, here they go again. They making noise again. And that's what they're now starting to say about anyone that has anyone that's defending Caitlin Clark, Caitlin Clark, defending Angel Reese, which is just absolutely nuts to me. But I just had to shoot at RG3 real quick because he know what he doing with his platform and he trying to act stupid.
I didn't even think that's the angle you was taking. I was tired of people. I didn't like how that foul was getting turned into that.
Right.
Like, they getting turned into this black and white thing again. And I'm like, dog, even if she don't like her, like, that's sports.
See,
Right.
and that's the thing.
Like, it's just some players just don't like another motherfucker. Like,
And that's the thing though. But like you saw it happen and you could kind of feel like, here it go. Right? You
Yeah,
could
yeah.
RG3 for you to come out and put your name behind this and then act so stupid and naive to the fact that he did this.
Right.
Like that didn't sit right with me. I got
RG3
to
having a voice though is kind of wild.
Yeah.
It kind of goes along with a lot of the shit he be saying though.
Yeah.
It shouldn't surprise
he
me.
kind of like blend heavily with that, with the
Yeah,
community?
he's
Well, you
blend
seen
in that
it.
community.
Blend heavily. Have you seen his wife?
Yeah.
No,
Exactly.
No, don't
He's-
say his
he's-
wife, bro. You seen that nigga haircut. when he first got the haircut. That answer everything you need to know about him.
Man, I just want to say this too. Like, okay, the fact that this is being turned into all that is crazy. I want any of y'all to go to an open run in the gym and just play basketball and let a nigga foul you like that. I wonder if you're gonna be as calm as you're saying that she should have.
See, but that's why I want to hold you right there, because I don't feel like none of that should matter. Like that, because she didn't punch her in the face or nothing like that. Right. And that, because it's gonna sound like I'm on the fence, because I just feel like this just shouldn't have been a problem.
Right.
And for it to have been a problem because they're rivals, I get that part. But then the racial underlying, that's where I get.
That's what I'm saying. You can tell.
I'm a Clark fan.
No, but I'm just see. That's what I'm saying too.
Big CC.
I like
Big CC. We root for CC.
I like her too. But my whole thing is this though. I'm saying she had a normal reaction. My only point is she had a normal reaction to getting fouled hard. That's it.
No, for sure.
That was my only point. Like
it's
anybody get fouled hard, you be like, nigga, what's wrong with you? Like that's it.
And it was perfectly fine.
That's it. That's all I was saying. Like,
well, to cut in on you guys, I'm with y'all. I agree. The only reason why they're talking about this particular foul is because of the two individuals involved in the foul.
Yeah.
This is a regular basketball play that we've seen time and time again.
But trying to Magic and Bird that shit.
Exactly.
But they won't.
Raiders
they don't
down,
want.
huh?
But that's the thing. If you say that, they're going to attack you because they want you to understand this ain't Magic and Bird.
I know.
And it ain't. But
Magic ain't done.
yes,
this shit's real one-sided,
and that's what they want us to know.
Yeah, facts.
And that's. But my thing is, every time those two get bumped, every time those two get bumped, though, it don't gotta be that though.
Yeah, I'm personally.
I feel my fever running.
I'm personally.
my issue though.
They wasn't entitled to shit.
I am personally tired of the whole black and white thing with women's basketball, but that's low key the NBA's motto. It's always kind of been a running marketing theme throughout the years. They've always had the black players on a particular type of level, and when they get them a little white player that look like they can bang with them, they be putting the money in the time.
We about to see it. We about to see it with Cup. Did you see? They saying that this is the best number one pick in like 20 years or some shit, as if Kyrie wasn't there, Wemby wasn't there, Anthony Davis. Wemby ain't even fucking able to drink yet. Like, what are we talking about? Like, the insanity levels that they're gonna jump to, and I hope they don't get that way for the NBA, because the NBA has been chill for a bit because it ain't been too many of them. The fight has been the overseas players, but the white people, they don't really jump in that one. Not
because they ain't them.
Yeah,
you hear it though.
You do hear it
in the NBA. Like, the conversation is starting already. Like, they looking for their next great white player and all this shit, and they're not even saying it with like a racial intent behind it. But you know, if that player turns out great, it's gonna turn into. But it depends on the player too, because I feel like
I don't know if it do though.
I think it does, because Caitlin Clark is a white woman. But it ain't no way around it. You playing Indiana.
Yeah.
Like, that's like if Cup, I mean not Cup, a Flag.
I call this nigga Cup.
If
Cooper
Flag did actually end up going to Utah and then being great, and then they get to trade motherfuckers off, and there's a white team in the NBA again. Then I feel like you get that type of energy. But
they'll
I can
do it
tell how that
like
nigga
the
walk
Celtics
around.
all
He
over
gonna be
again.
like, nah. He gonna be
the
just
Celtics
like
all over
Dog
again.
Connect, rapping Chief Keef in the club and shit.
But Caitlin Clark, since the jump, has been a super ally. She's been she's pissed her fan base off turning this shit down. It just, they don't give a fuck what she think, because her ancestors was one of them.
Right. They don't give a fuck because she busting niggas' ass.
And that's the other part.
That's what it is.
I'm sitting there watching the game last night, and I'm like, man, you know what? Fuck it. I'm rooting for Angel Reese.
That's
Then
what it
Caitlin
is.
Clark hit a shot from half court, and I said, well, fuck it.
Oh man,
What am I supposed to do with some shit like this?
She's bringing back a different kind of oppression.
I love
She's
my
like, yeah,
community.
niggas, every shot, nigga.
What's the name? Meech was there for when Luka at first came. His cousin was like
Yeah.
His cousin knew Luka was finna be great from the beginning.
Yeah, that's how Blue was.
That's the only person that I knew when he was just like, nah, he finna be him.
I know y'all remember Ryan Hollins was saying that too. He was all on all the sports shows. He
Blue had his Euro jersey before he got drafted.
Bro,
what?
Yeah.
I was legit just like, no, he not finna be it.
Oh.
Like I never,
Man, you were
never
wrong.
root
I didn't
for
see
the
it
white
either.
player.
Oh my
Ever.
goodness, you
I'm about to be wrong about Flag. You saw you
But-
you caught me a couple weeks ago. You said, "Is it because he all white?" I'm like, yeah.
No, I peeped though with Flag. It's gonna be some because a lot of people just didn't pay attention.
Hey, I saw that nigga.
The
at
nigga
Rucker.
led in everything at Duke.
Hey, I saw that nigga playing at Rucker. I'm like, he might have got a stamp.
All right. Let's not stick there too long. All you
Yeah, while we talk about Rucker, you know where we could go if you want. Huh?
look, you gentlemen have all got your dissertations out.
You
Relax.
wait a second, brother.
That has more.
I'm chill.
Now, we got a lot of shit to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
But I kind of want to speedball through some of these. So until we get to something that we really got to stick with. Look. Who knows why Tory Lanez got stabbed? Who knows the actual motive and reason to why he got
so
stabbed?
many stories.
I heard.
Cool. Hold on. I'm finished. Regardless of why he didn't get stabbed, the nigga got stabbed about 14 times.
And some lethal places.
That was a
That
hit.
nigga got stabbed in the head.
in the head twice.
So
that was a
now
hit.
there is some conflicting reports with his report because I don't know a nigga who got 2 collapsed lungs and they're talking an hour later.
That's what, bro.
You can talk with a collapsed lung though.
But you had
You know what's
2.
crazy?
But two.
The
That's
fact
a
that he
little-
had 2 collapsed lungs and survived. I know people that died with 1 collapsed lung. So
I mean,
So-
just holler
so-
at CJ McCollum.
So that's the point I'm making
He
about.
played with them once
He
a season.
keep a collapsed lung.
That's the point I'm trying to make about the report. That's crazy.
Camera on him.
That's crazy. But regardless, he got stabbed
Nigga,
up.
fuck fantasy up.
But they going too crazy with the think pieces behind this shit. They are, and at first I was, my dumb ass. I'm like, yep, Meg sent the Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? Because she from Texas. The Mexicans and the blacks out there be locked in. So I'm like, shit.
And Mexicans got on boots.
This shit makes complete sense. Hey, keep it real. She was signed to Carl Crawford. There's stories about Carl Crawford being this type of gentleman. You feel me? Or having these type of ties. So it wasn't too far fetched. You know what I'm saying? But
Blame Rock Nation.
there's that too.
Rock Nation.
Oh yeah, that's
Jay-Z.
And then this happens. This happens around the time the bodyguard comes out and gives a statement saying that basically Kelsey
He did that the next day.
right the very next day
He
that
did
Kelsey.
that because he didn't want to be involved in this.
Well, no, he said it was weighing on his conscience. This ain't no new thought you had, nigga. You been knew this.
this
during the
shit
whole
come
fucking
out
time.
to be
was
true?
was he in the first? Was he in the first court case? The bodyguard.
I think he did the whole. I ain't saying.
Oh no,
I ain't
but
seen
Oh,
that.
no,
He
because
played-
they had he ain't do that. They needed to talk to him, and basically they had to push it out in order to talk to him. And then it was basically just like Tory's team was just like they didn't want to wait that long type shit, dumb moving. So they didn't want to wait that long for
Why
him to
would
be
they
able
not
to
wanna
do
wait
that
that
shit
long if they
because
know he
they
had
thought they
truth?
had the case. Niggas is idiots, flat out. But
I'm like, I want to wait as
if
long as
I'm
you
Tory and this shit's true, I'm going back to jail when I get out. Cause nigga, you waited your how long you been in there? It's been like 2-3 years, right?
It's been a while, yeah.
2 years.
No, I got to beat your ass.
You already know.
I gotta come out on.
He thirsty to catch a body. From what I understand, they said his bodyguards. He be like, nigga, give me the gun. I'm like, what nigga got bodyguards and he want to shoot? I'm like, no, protect me,
that's
kill
his problem
them,
now.
Nah, that's
protect
that,
me.
He got
might
that
be
little
his
man
problem.
syndrome.
Put me in a place
Hey,
of
relax.
safety. Get them.
Oh, I've seen you.
But yeah, I didn't want to stick
Swing first.
I didn't want to stick too long on the Tory Lanez shit because it's just an unfortunate event. Everybody trying to put the little correlations together. Oh, so and so doesn't follow her. So and so doesn't follow her. I'm like, bro, you motherfuckers is cracked out in the head that you are allowing follows on social media to be the standard or bar of which we gauge if a person fucks with a motherfucker or not.
Right.
That shit is foolish. But I know that's y'all social media era babies who grew up in that shit. So that shit holds a lot more validity and weight than an actual conversation in
man.
a cell
Paying
phone with a
attention to
number.
that is weird.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Somebody unfriended me on Facebook, And then guess what? I seen him like a week later. I'm like, hey, nigga. We're family.
What y'all think about? What y'all think about all the celebrities petitioning now to get him out? I saw Drake. I saw Ty Dolla before we came
I'm gonna say this with the bodyguard coming out with his statement and seeing what happened to him. I can't really blame him. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I got a feeling.
But the shit that they said happened in the case and what the bodyguard is saying, it all kind of lines up. And it always sounded like he didn't shoot her.
We leaning Tory ain't shooter?
You said,
are we leaning Tory ain't shooter?
I personally always.
I remember y'all was on one side. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Pod Mommy. She came and then she took the other side. Y'all was just like, hey, you know what? She was making points, and then all of this stuff happened.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So it's like I remember that.
I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer, and I don't know these people.
Yeah. So,
but what I do want to say, if he's proven to be innocent,
oh man,
be as loud. That's all I'm saying. I seen people, and that's where it's like that. Them be the moments where I'm like, man, if it wasn't for the pod boy, I got to get off the internet because it's just like, dog. I said it last time when she was here when I was like, what more do people want? When we was talking about the R. Kelly shit. The nigga's in jail.
Right.
The nigga in jail for 10 years, bro. Like, everybody says that he got over sentenced. Like, it's an agreement across the board to everybody. Like, no, that shit kind of wild. And then motherfuckers just celebrating the nigga getting stabbed. Like, that shit. What do y'all want? Like, that's why I was like, that's where that shit get weird to me. Because I was like, even if y'all see how Reed seen like how I've talked about like the R. Kelly shit. Like, I don't fuck with it. I don't want that nigga to get stabbed in jail, bro.
Right.
He's literally what more do y'all want? Y'all want him to go to jail? The nigga went to jail. Now y'all want him to die?
That's like the people that go to jail when they get out. Nobody want to give them the opportunities. It's like niggas, they paid their time. They did what they was supposed to do.
This literally the purpose of prison.
Yeah.
Like you did your time.
I believe. I feel like it was Bo that had said it on this podcast. He said like when stuff like this be happening in social media, you get a hold of it. It like really show you like the evil in the world.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, my whole thing is this, like you said, if they're in custody, this and that, then now you want all of these extra things to happen. Not even just with people going to jail, but you see how they act when people die. Like think about how crazy it is to troll on someone's death. Like I want to do people like really realize how insane that is. Like I understand. I could even empathize with somebody who, if they died and they caused that person trauma and they're having a reaction like that, but they're talking to me. You posting this for like the world to see, and you're speaking ill on someone who's dead. Think about it. When they're dead, it's done. There's nothing else that can be done.
Ain't nothing else to it.
And you're still doing that. And so that's why I'm just like, when you just see, it just shows you like the evil in the world, and it really just shows you the cowardice too. Because a lot of these people will never actually say this.
Yeah, they won't say it outside, away from their phone.
Social media is just a breeding ground for
that's
just
what bothered
cowards.
me about the Angel Reese stuff was I'm looking at all these comments, and I know a lot of them are bots and stuff, but I'm looking at all of this and I'm like, you don't feel this outside,
right?
You don't feel this way. And this is why I go back to, I just sometimes be wanting us to be able to just tie this shit directly to people so that we could, is this how you feel? Okay, well, carry yourself like this.
Oh, you want that social credit score?
Man, listen, I'm with it.
For real.
At this point,
like,
I'm with it.
We need some form, because the internet has just became too real.
Yeah,
like we always used to be able to say the internet ain't a real place. It ain't a real place.
It's still not a real place, but I understand.
It's a real place. It has
for
a
real effect now.
Because I mean, all this Angel Reese stuff is developing on the internet.
Yep.
A lot of our problems that we have now are developing on the internet, and I think a lot of us, like, we think, and it's really our era, because I think the kids, they understand. The kids understand, and it goes to the point where you said when people are unfollowing them and they getting upset about it. We couldn't understand that because, nigga, we lived without that.
Right.
We'll bump into you. But when the kids understand that, oh, this is the weapon I could use to let this motherfucker know I ain't fucking with them, that becomes a real thing.
Yep.
Now that's a real thing playing out online that's now playing out in real life. So, look.
Remember what you said? You said
I get famous. I'm unfriending all you niggas.
Meech, I want to hear what you said. You said who understand that? You said the kids, right?
Yeah, the kids.
All right, so all you adults who do what he just said, you're a kid. You can
say that too. Yeah,
I want to let you know that because this is what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? It gave a breeding ground for cowards. I'm gonna go back to it. You know, you have an issue with me, You have ways to speak to me. You have my number. You know exactly where I work and where I live. Don't go on Facebook and have other people telling me what you're saying about me. Come and talk to me, my nigga. But that was personal.
I was gonna lean into that, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
Go ahead.
I can see it was personal. I was gonna lean into it, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
Come and speak to me. Speak to me.
whole time.
I'm an easy person to talk to.
That's why I said what I had said on the pod.
And you won't say half the stuff to my face.
Right. I'm not
even gonna say half. You won't say none of it to my face.
Don't unfriend me and then speak about me.
I
don't have problems.
That literally
with you
just
unfriending me.
The unfriend you.
If you want to unfriend me because you don't want to see what I'm saying on your timeline, that's perfectly fine. Because I unfriend a lot of you niggas because y'all say some stupid shit.
I do too.
All right. Let's get this under control.
Hey, brother.
I got a topic that I know we can run through real quick.
I'm one call away.
Just one call away.
And it's funny that I use the term that we can run through this topic real quick because it's about someone who literally got ran over. So this happened last weekend on Mother's Day. Somewhere, I believe it was in the South, okay? And some young black women were having an altercation with each other, and one young black woman drove her car and hit another young black woman, and then they drove into the side of a Family Dollar. Okay?
She walked away.
And she got hit. She was in between the wall and the car when the car went through the wall. And she literally got up and walked up to Shorty because Shorty started reversing after she hit her. Shorty that got hit got right up. I'm talking about popped right back up. Okay. And the car started reversing and it looked like they drug Shorty out the car. And Shorty that got hit ran up on with the other chicks on the chick that hit her with the car. And they started jumping her. And I'm like, yo, it's Mother's Day. Like, what the fuck is going on? So I know everybody saw that video. Quick reaction to that video. How do we feel?
I didn't know that there was a fight after that. I seen her get hit into the building and get up, and that's all I saw.
Oh no, there's a longer video that shows her like running up with the other bitches.
Her fighting after that. Hey, it deserves an award.
Shout out to adrenaline. I told you, we all superheroes.
Yeah.
When your adrenaline kick in, we all superheroes.
Oh yeah, when that shit go down.
Man, you gonna feel all of that.
Her spleen gonna fall apart.
I'm sure
she gonna feel that Nissan Sonata.
Man, the fact that she was able to
You went through a brick wall, dog.
No. Okay, you know what? No. She had vibranium. That's what she had. She took a shot of vibranium. She had the power of the ancestors coursing through her veins. Okay. That's what she
Her
did.
whole body gotta be titanium.
Also, too, you said so. This was Mother's Day. I want to address this real quick. R.I.P. to my boy LGP Kwai. That really bothered me. I ain't gonna. That really bothered me. My man's was like in the streets, in and out of prison. He really had turned his life around. And he started like making raps. He was doing like how Meek Mill used to do the raps, and then his boys were like ended
the freestyles. Yeah,
he was doing it over all kinds of old school beats and stuff like that. He had like a little buzz going a couple years ago, and so when I heard that it got killed, and it was a robbery. It was over
a chain.
Trying to take his chain,
and I'm like, man, bro, and it happened on Mother's Day,
as he was leaving his godmother's house. Or
yeah,
some shit like that.
And so I'm like, rest in peace to him. I just want to say too, man, like I really can't stand the fact that. It's like we just can't coexist. We just can't see others come up, just do better without leading to this level of hatred. Even when you robbing the dude, you gotta kill him. Like it's, that really bothered me. I really felt like there was some whole activity. It bothered me so much to the point I was sitting up at night. So my wife asked me like, "What's wrong with you?" and stuff. I'm like, that was just so wild to me.
Yeah, especially on Mother's Day. No, that shit fucked. Don't nobody need to get killed any day, but Mother's Day is like. Yeah, that's rough because that changes a family.
Exactly. So
like
that
shit
fucked
up.
Man.
And I definitely want to echo that because I followed that nigga since the beginning. Also,
yeah, man, years.
He was a good rapper.
He was really good. He was dope.
Good rapper. His content was always good. It ain't the street killer shit. It
was
always trying to break that shit.
It was conscious. He was on some conscious stuff. He was on some like empowerment stuff.
That's one of them things where I feel like I feel like that's a black men thing. Yeah. Like when we gotta kind of get away from even our egos in the moments.
Right. And women ain't out here killing each other, are they?
Not over. No, they are. I'm just saying. I'm talking about
these little hells be shooting.
Yeah.
Well, nowadays.
No, what I'm talking about.
Back then too. I'm
talking about the chain though. I'm talking about the situation that led to this.
Gotcha.
And there's nothing that we would be able to see or know to know if they wouldn't have shot him even if he gave up the chain. Like we there's nothing. Like that man lost his life and it's unfortunate. But them type of moments, like I've heard stories even outside of that one that was still similar man, somebody trying to get some material off you for a gun, like, give them that shit, bro. Like I get it, because I mean, we all men that work. Like, I worked hard for whatever the fuck is mine, and I feel that shit. Like, but I'm not gonna lose my life over it.
That's what insurance for.
You know what I'm saying? No, for real.
Facts.
I wanted to keep talking about things that were hitting things. And for some reason, for some fucking reason, hey, look, my dumb ass, I'm finna be real cynical. Just follow me, right?
Oh my God.
I'm like, oh shit, Mexico raging war on us. I was like, oh shit, they sending it the fuck up.
When I seen that shit was the official Navy,
Yes.
I was like, oh.
Yes.
I didn't even
These
see
niggas.
this shit.
No, you've seen this. This the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh, that's an official.
That's the official Mexican Navy.
Look, the camera's back on me. Look, that, ladies and gentlemen, was the official, the actual Mexican naval ship that hit the Brooklyn Bridge. So when I saw that, everybody was like, I'm like, oh shit.
Nah, camera back on me.
These niggas sending it up.
Camera back on me.
You got it.
America. Ain't no way you could tell me that them niggas could fuck with us. Ain't no way. Y'all ain't even got y'all measurements right. Y'all can't even get shit right for y'all to get past the bridge. We will fuck you up.
No, it's even worse though.
Like, nah.
It get
Because
worse.
people always talk about trying to have war with us.
Yeah.
This is a moment that I needed to see. This ain't cartel. This is when we doing the shit for real.
America, nigga. America, nigga.
Nigga, you don't want us to shoot back.
Land of the free.
Yeah, brother. We ain't even got to shoot at these niggas. Hey, they fucking themselves up. The fuck is y'all doing?
It get worse though.
That's why you gotta speak English when you come over here.
Oh, shit.
Get your coordinates right, nigga.
It was that goddamn metric system. That shit said feet. They said,
The fuck is that?
Now look.
Everybody kick.
Let's get this under control. So look, this was an accident. This was not an act of terrorism. This was not an aggressive act from the government against ours. This was an accident.
An accident from their Navy.
Yes, an accident from the Navy.
no, it get worse.
Supposedly what happened, because they was out there doing some type of celebration.
They were celebrating America.
Right, they were celebrating us. So they had these niggas. You've seen like a sale shit before. These niggas was out like on the planks dancing and doing
They
all
standing
types.
up in this bitch.
They doing all types of wild shit.
Why is the Mexican Navy in New York?
So look, supposedly what happened? They trying to appease Trump. They trying to appease Trump.
How did they get there with their ship?
They trying to appease Trump. They sailed that motherfucker around. They go from the Gulf of America to the Atlantic Ocean up the motherfucking coastline.
Gulf of America.
Yeah, nigga, Gulf of America.
You know how long it probably took them to get there to fuck their boat up?
About 6 days.
You really changed it to Gulf of America? Is that official?
Well,
Yeah.
it's official to us.
It's
To
official
America.
to us, to
So
America.
it's not official. Gulf of
'Cause you know,
Mexico.
it's just a body of water. You can name
Right.
it whatever you want to name.
Yeah.
We just named it this.
So
America.
look,
The Gulf of Mexico, our whole damn life. This nigga can
Until
in 2 weeks.
it ain't.
It's the Gulf of
He did one thing right.
You know what was one thing our whole life?
One thing
The
right.
Sears Tower. Them niggas just changed that shit in the middle of the night.
To the Willis Tower.
We just changed the wall.
I still
I don't fuck with Trump, but you got one thing right. Gulf of America.
so
It's America.
So supposedly, what supposedly happened is that they got caught up in the tide, and that's what caused the ship to go in the wrong direction.
So they ship pussy.
The damn engine went out. The engine went out.
Ship pussy.
Y'all got
Ship
it, man.
pussy.
Ship can't handle no tide.
Can that be the working title?
No.
We got it'll get taken down so fast. That ship pussy.
Oh, especially not now.
Oh man.
2 niggas died, man. We gotta chill.
Two people died, bro.
We gotta
Like,
chill.
Hey, listen.
We gonna chill. We gonna chill.
I forgot
I will go-
about that part.
Because I was finna get darker.
R.I.P.
I will say though
R.I.P.
that place that it hit is exactly where I proposed.
Are you serious?
That is where I proposed at.
I'm glad you did it when you did.
I couldn't imagine because I was watching it from that angle and I'm like, this is exactly the view I had.
I would have been kind of dope though with that shit coming in while you.
It might have been some in the background. It might have been some fly shit.
It would have looked like fireworks and shit.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, that shit would have been fine. And you could have looked at her like, see, I got Mexico out here for you, baby.
Oh
You know what
my
I'm saying?
God!
I give you the world.
Literally.
And ruin the
Or
world.
North America. I'm giving you North America
ruin
right
the
now.
world
for
I'm
you.
working on the world.
I can even take you to the Gulf of America.
All right. You gentlemen weren't here to give your thoughts, comments, questions, or concerns about the Rodney Hinton Jr. situation. So is there anybody who would like to go first?
I will. Very unfortunate situation, I feel. I seen kind of the conversation that was kind of going around about it, and I heard you all speak on it too. And I kind of felt like, I don't remember who had said it, and I know that they're trying to get him to plea on like the insanity type thing so he can get out of jail and stuff, but I feel like, I don't remember who said it, but I kind of feel the same way where I'm like, I don't think he cared.
That was, I said it.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck, and I don't think I can blame him for not giving a fuck. And I know a lot of people, like, they go on the side of when he retaliated and he had killed the officer that he killed, it wasn't the right one. But I don't know, and I know this might not be like the most politically correct thing to say when it comes to that type of situation, but it's kind of fucked up when you fit the description. That shit happen to us all the time.
Hey, I'm run that back. Say it again.
He said,
It's fucked up when you fit the description. Like, that's that, and it's just like, I'm not even saying like that officer deserved that, but wrong place, wrong time. Like y'all murdered that man's son, and it's not even saying that his son was doing something right, because his son was outside acting a fool too. But what y'all, it wasn't worth death. It wasn't, and y'all knew y'all had to cover y'all ass saying that he had a gun that he didn't have. This man was running away from you.
Right.
Like, I'm sorry, but we got to get back to the point that cops be athletic or something.
that's wild.
Because you can't catch me, so you gonna kill me?
Yeah.
Like, that's insane. Like,
When is when is evasion a threat? You know what I'm
and
saying?
exactly, and then it's just like, bro, y'all just had this man watch his son be murdered.
Right.
Like, he watched that shit, and then it's not even just you watching it. You watch that shit with the world, bro.
Right.
Like, that's a lot for some. Like, I'm not even in that position, but I just feel like I wouldn't give a fuck after that.
Right.
Like, I wouldn't give a fuck. It's like I feel bad about the situation as it is, because it's just like, damn, like you probably not getting out of jail. Like, and that's just a fucked up way to have to live the rest of your days. But I just feel like he might be content with that shit. It's just a fucked up quality of life because of some bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, like that's why it's just unfortunate to me.
Yeah.
I definitely feel you. This shit actually happened in my family a couple years ago. I got family out in Milwaukee, and one of my family members, his best friend, they took his life. The police took his life, and what he did, it was in the news, everything. He ran back, and he was emotional. He got his gun, went to the police station, just started firing, and then turned around and started running away or whatever. They shot him and put him in jail or whatever. So this one, actually, I was watching this, and I was just like, damn, this shit is like, I literally just went through this shit with my family or whatever. But I was looking, and I was like, even with him when he did that, I just didn't feel like that was the appropriate response to the situation. And again, I can't tell him how to feel about watching your son get killed. Like, the best friend, that's one thing. Your son, a lot of people are like, they feel, because you hear this a lot when people have kids. They feel like this is their meaning now. This is their purpose.
Yeah, they
This is
meaning
what-
a life change.
Yeah, like this creature now is my entire existence.
Yeah.
So when it's ripped away in a way that's not just, then you snap. So I fully understand that. I just really wish that it didn't go down the way that it went down.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this too. 2 people lost their lives that didn't deserve to. That's always unfortunate.
I would say 3.
Because he lost.
I would
his too.
say anybody involved with them
for sure.
intimately or close to them family member,
Right.
they all lost something. So it's just more than this.
I'm
Go
assuming
ahead.
it was a mother as well.
Yeah.
She just
And
lost both.
I'm gonna just say this, like you said, you can't really blame somebody for their response. Whether it's like, well, you know what they say too. You can never really necessarily blame somebody for how they react.
Mm-hmm.
You do something wild, they do something wilder. You get what I'm saying? So even though like I wish he wouldn't have done that, I wish the cops wouldn't have killed his son.
For sure.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like that caused a chain reaction.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. And this is something y'all said too, and I was thinking it while I was hearing it. Like people keep trying to make that shit black and white.
Yeah.
I don't
it's
think
not.
that's black and
that's
white.
Not black and white. You
It's
do
not.
that
I
to
think,
a white
a,
man.
I think a white man will really do it to you about his son.
No, bro,
Like,
I had said that, bro. Like, don't make this no black and white shit. This
No,
is
that's a father.
father and their son, bro. Like, not to get into me, but bro, my pops was banned from the school district grounds from all of the different school district properties when I was a shorty because of some shit he did at the middle school when I was in 8th grade, and it's because y'all did something to his son he didn't like. Y'all couldn't give a just reason why you did it. And that nigga nutted up in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I've not to this extreme extent, but I've seen something close like this up close and personal. You can't blame, shame, or feel no type of way about that type of shit. Cause if you ain't been in that type of position, you ain't gonna know what you gonna do. You might be the nigga that nut up. You know what I'm saying? Because this is your child. Right. This is your purpose of life. This is your being. If nothing else, in the least possible sense, this the motherfucker I've been paying for however long they been here. Shit, this my investment, right? On the bogus side of the shit, right? So no, you not finna.
That's real.
You fucked my shit up.
Yeah.
You fucked my shit up. I'm fucking something up over there just cause.
You know what's crazy too? I feel like one of y'all had said this on the pod. I feel like it was you, Zach. You said they would be a lot more careful to shoot the way that they do if they realize that some in their household would be taken as a consequence of that. Yeah. Because only in this profession can somebody die and they just say, "Oh, that was an accident."
Like it's a
and
part
just
of the
move
job.
on, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is this though, with them doing this to that man, and then now losing one of theirs, they felt that. And that would, see, the thing is, I would pray that would make you more prone to be slow to do something or react that way. Because now you realize, hey, we're not untouchable either.
Well, now I got to cut it. Now, this is where I will cut it. Because some people will say this was street justice. They will say, yeah, niggas need to start doing this a little bit more. Maybe they'll understand.
We won't never win that.
Chill the fuck out because
They'll start a civil war.
chill the fuck out because what you got to understand is this is a one-off situation.
Yeah.
Right.
If this was to become a regular type of occurrence,
Talking about hell for black people, boy.
nigga, no, it's hell for black people, but it's gonna be hell for your typical everyday citizen.
Yeah.
That shit will affect
You're not gonna win that
everybody.
war, bro.
And
They
you
in
just
control
not.
of way too much.
And you just not. But
And that's not what I was saying at all, by the way.
no. But I want to speak back. I want to this right here. I want to piggyback to something we talked about earlier with black fatigue. Now that's a white people thing. Is black fatigue. This is where I say no. This is a nigga thing too. That looks like black fatigue to me. What he did was black fatigue. That nigga was tired. He was tired. That right there is the definition of I've absolutely had a fucking enough. I'm tired. I'm done with this shit.
Because that's one of them prime examples of a situation like when you see some wild shit happening, you always think like, damn, that's fucked up, but you never think it's finna happen in your house.
Right.
And then that shit happened.
And it's enough is enough.
Yeah.
Because this shit finally hit me. Like, I'm perfect example. I've got a certain fatigue for people I knew that I grew up with dying in stupid ways. Their death is not stupid. I'm not calling that. I'm just saying the way they died. Like, I got a homie who I grew up with. His mans had got into it with some people. He links up with Buddy, not to help him do nothing against the people that he got into it with, but he just linking up with his man after his man had a situation. He didn't know about the situation. He just linking up with his homie. That's like me getting in some shit, you pull up on me, woo. The niggas he got into it with pull back up. They shoot. They don't hit the nigga they got into it with. They hit my mans. He dies. He loses his life. And all the people around him lose him because of a disagreement your ass had. And now you get to go out and continue life. Still got a disagreement with these niggas. So this shit ain't over, but it's like, damn. It sound bad, but like, damn, now you just a pawn on a nigga chessboard. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy, like, boy. It's like shit. But I've got fatigue from that shit. That's my black fatigue. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take the white people shit. Oh, y'all got black fatigue. This how we took nigga and turned it around. I'm gonna take the black fatigue and turn it around. I'm tired of this when it comes to dealing with y'all. I'm tired of being in these workplaces and doing the best I could possibly do. Coming here day after day, giving my best, going above and beyond. I get used. I get chewed up and I get spit out every fucking time. Here at this company, here at that company, here in this type of situation, here in that type of situation. Motherfucker always leaning on me as a black man in America. I've been tired of this fucking shit. But what do I know on the other side of that? This is the game. So if you don't participate, you don't get shit. You don't win shit. You don't accomplish shit. This is what comes with this is what comes with, quote unquote, in my opinion, the black experience in America. And it's fucked up.
See, what you're saying now is what I don't feel that the white people understand.
Exactly.
I don't feel that they understand that you wake up with all of this stuff on you that you didn't even get to pick and choose. You have to learn how to move within the world that despises you. Again, I told you I've been reading all this shit on these damn books and shit. But the one thing that I've come across is we're hated on every continent. Oh, yeah. And it's because
the whole planet, my nigga.
And it's because we are dark. Like, cause at no point did the slaves do anything to piss them off when they just got them. Except for when they got their freedom. All across the diaspora we're all judged just because of our skin tone, which then bursts us into having to move a certain way. Which bursts us into when we get shit finally, we might over celebrate it. We might over celebrate it because, God damn it, we don't get shit.
Nice bring back.
Hey.
You know, I used to do this shit.
You hear this joker right here, man? You see that?
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was fire. Hey. My bad, niggas. You go ahead and dance in that fool and waste time and stuff, niggas.
Hey, no, don't throw that money though, bro. don't do that shit.
I hit you in the chat. I was like, it's getting a little crazy.
I
was with the on stage, but when we got the twerking in the crowd,
right now I know y'all was vibing with me on that one.
Yeah, that was too far.
All right. I would like to liven the pod up now because we just got serious. Right. So I want to liven the pod up. Now, before I get to what I actually want to talk about, I'm going to tie in something to go with what I wanted to actually talk about.
Wait, huh?
Yeah, I know. It's my
thing.
This nigga just said a whole bunch of things.
This is when you throwing in all the seasoning.
Do we got a word count in this bitch? You had to hit a quota?
Look, so check it.
You say I'm not going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do the same thing.
That's like when you write the paper.
Oh, for sure.
When you write the paper, they're like 500 words. You just can't think of that last 6.
I like to think that if I was in this position that I would think that way, but in this position, since I'm here now,
right. This is what I'm thinking about.
Right.
That's how Tyler Perry make all his movies. Hey, pay attention. Next time you watch a Tyler Perry show or movie, watch how often they repeat the shit back to the other person. I just set y'all up.
Are you serious?
I just set y'all up. Tyler Perry making movies with AI. I want y'all to know these motherfuckers is pumping out way too fucking fast.
Nah, bro.
So look.
That's some married life. I ain't watching no Tyler Perry.
I'm not watching
either. But that shit on. Goddamn it.
So check it. Look. So this is my thing. Have y'all been seeing, or did y'all see the reports of the South African refugees?
Yes. This supposed to liven it up.
Oh, I'm gonna get there. I told you I had some shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Inform me because I didn't see it.
Okay, so if you're not aware, if you're not aware.
Trump got them whites out of Africa.
It's South Africa.
Oh, I did see that. Okay, I thought y'all was talking about actual Africans.
They are actual Africans.
They Afrikaans.
My bad.
My bad.
You got Elon and them fucked up.
They low key variants.
I continue. I did see this. Okay.
So they bringing in the South Africans, right? And motherfucker like, damn, the white folks going extinct so bad. They shipping these niggas in here.
And you know them Africans like the fuck.
So
you see Elon got about 12 kids. They finna come pump some shit.
Look, I bring that
They all
up.
came off with hella kids. They came off that plane with hella kids.
Gee, them motherfuckers like the fuck.
So look, I bring that up
They
because
got a litter.
I bring that up.
They on litter.
I bring that up to bring up what I actually
Put
wanted
them
to
in
talk
Idaho.
about.
Okay.
See, this is what I talk about with the correlation.
Okay.
A good friend of mine, great listener of the show, sent me this and said, "Hey, y'all niggas need to pod."
Oh my god.
Okay.
The Department of Homeland Security is considering a reality TV show pitch that would
saw this
put
shit.
immigrants through a series of challenges to compete for USA citizenship.
Now.
Now look, wait, let me go. So when I saw that, I was like, "Oh shit, they really finna bring back American Gladiator." This shit is crazy.
Be real this time.
This is the right regime to get that shit off too.
That's the name of the episode.
What?
American Gladiator.
American Gladiator.
American Gladiator. So I'm like, Joe,
No, the real American Gladiator.
I'm like, this can't be real. So I go past the tweet, I read the article. Oh no, these niggas is dead ass, bro. And I'm like, yo, this finna be like the Olympics for regular people. They finna have them niggas. This finna be a combination of the Olympics, Wipeout, American Gladiator,
American Ninja Warrior.
and like Guts from back in the day.
I remember good.
You feel me?
Put them
Like,
niggas on Double Dare.
dog,
Over there
this shit.
2000.
So I saw this shit and I'm
Yo.
like, y'all can't be serious. So because this is such
ass serious.
So because this is such a great podcast with such great minds and thoughts that come from it, I wanted to bring this subject here to you guys. That's why I brought up them South Africans, the white South Africans, because I'm like, what's gonna be like they little challenge? Like what about if each ethnicity got a different challenge, but it's really like some type of stereotype. So like for the white South Africans, I'd be like, yo, make some dressing without raisins in it. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. You know?
I ain't gonna hold you.
No, wait. Let me keep going.
The American games.
Let me keep going. What about with the Mexicans? They tell them like, yo, you got to make your food, but you got to put it all on flour, like no corn. You know what I'm saying? What about if they
If
bring?
they from Texas, they'll be all right.
They're not the immigrants.
No, they there. They learned the ways. They got to make some money.
I don't care what y'all say. Texas is Mexico. Go ahead.
What about
Yeah,
if
you
they,
go like the halfway mark down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about if they bring the Asians over and tell them, look,
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I might believe that one.
I'm about to say that one was rough. That one was rough.
I thought we was gonna hit the Afrikaans with "Do y'all like chicken for real?"
Wait, I go further. What about if they bring over? What about if they bring
You know he
over?
clipping this.
What about if they bring over the Middle Easterns and they say,
Holy shit.
they gonna look at both like, what are these?
I'm not jumping into this. I'm gonna let him have that.
I'm gonna bleep all that out. But how do y'all potentially?
The American games.
Right. About the American games.
It might be great entertainment.
All I'm
I'm
saying
not sure
is
if it will ethically pass.
the government had already said we ain't got nothing to do with that. But the possibility is real.
Wait, that's what they said?
No, they basically the government came out like, look, that's not us. But it do sound like they trying to roll out a real show.
It sounds like something that
Trump will be with that.
Trump Twitter gonna tweet that shit.
Trump will be with that
was
shit.
hilarious.
If he can find a way to do it,
When Trump put himself
He'll
on
do
the
it.
Pope, everything was
'Cause
off.
he finna make-
everything was off.
you imagine the type of money that's gonna make?
No, for real.
He gonna
On
put it
Netflix?
He ain't even gonna put it on Netflix.
Trump flicks.
No, it's gonna be
Trump per view.
Trump streams. Streamer Trump.
You only can watch using the Trump coin.
I don't want you to bleep that out
Bro.
so bad.
Bro.
I want you to leave that so
All I know is all the illegal.
That was the topic for the pod after dark.
yeah, right.
I ain't gonna hold
Would have
you,
got
though.
shut down too, though.
We still gonna win.
Cool.
The illegal blacks.
Oh yeah.
Like we still they not gonna get what they want out of that.
I don't know if y'all seen the Olympics this last go around.
The blacks in every country.
They in Sweden.
And
They
we
in London. I
ain't
seen
gonna lie,
niggas
I
in Paris. I was like, oh shit, these niggas was right.
I knew niggas was in Paris because of that song. but
No, that's Sweden shit. They need to check some paperwork.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know.
Switzerland, them places.
No, I ain't gonna lie. With the Sweden, I did
Switzerland
not
shit,
know
you
that.
need to check that shit.
Damn, I have to move there.
It ain't no white people and cocaine and mountains in
in
Switzerland.
Sweden. Like, I didn't know that.
All I know is them Olympic races. I don't know if we're really being born there or if they're a form of slavery back and they putting them in the Olympics.
Man,
Because you know,
they clone
this ain't
Tyrone.
shit but a bunch of military babies. That's all that shit is.
well, you know, I'm
Then they
starting to
got
learn.
these ladies pregnant and ran off.
Yeah.
This is military babies. These is fucking Kyrie Irvings wanting to play for Australia.
Why
and
they
shit.
all so goddamn long though?
Whoa, pause.
Pause. Oh yeah, pause.
Because they had stretched them out.
Giannis.
Pause.
Whoa,
about to say,
I
this-
get it because they had stretched them out. I see what you did there.
Okay, way to save me.
Double pause.
Way to save me.
Pause.
All right, so look, moving past that.
Shout out to Africa getting y'all land back.
Now, with the Department of Homeland Security potentially giving us that type of show, the government is trying to or potentially thinking about banning porn.
Yeah, I saw that.
How do we feel about that, big dogs? Because I'm distraught.
Can I go?
Twitter might be busting again though.
Go ahead.
Can I
Twitter
go?
was-
Twitter.
No,
is
they're
busted.
saying
I think it's gonna be better without it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like the old days.
What about life without porn, Zach?
I need people to know because I put them on Baddie Hub. Twitter might be better. Twitter might be better. Just search for a word. It don't matter the word no
Niggas
more.
disgust me.
You don't even got to search a sex word.
No, you could search for desk.
Oh, some shit finna pop up.
Oh my god! And it's different. And you know
That's what
what?
I'm tired
This
of.
might be where porn is fucking us up, and where I might have to agree with the government because I've noticed the porn that I was into ain't the porn that I'm into. It keeps evolving and it keeps getting to a newer and newer level.
Hey, Meech,
to the point
I'm right
that,
there with you, bro.
to the point that
I
now,
am too.
and this is where Twitter fucks me up. Because Twitter fucks me up because you can get a lot of it at once. You can just fuck
And
us
it's
up.
all it's in the comments
In the-
of that thing.
No, it's way
You know what?
It's way too many feet and heels on my timeline.
That's why Elon Musk changed it to X.
Yeah,
He changed it to X, guys. He was letting us know
know
what
what
was
they
about
was
to
doing.
happen.
Oh, so that's what's up. Porn ain't going nowhere.
Change it to X. I'm gonna say this though.
You might only be able to view it on X though.
Hey, listen.
Baddie Hub. When you go to their website, you got to deal with some shit. It's like some shit start loading. You got to click the OK. They might
Oh,
be
my
high.
goodness.
Nah, they got some. They got some. Look, they got some.
It's some people on there that I don't think gave permission to be on there for
Exactly.
free.
They got a selection on there, and while the selection is still selecting, I'll be selecting from the selection. Okay.
I seen a motherfucker on Twitter, and I was just like, let me just see. Typed in there. I was like, yo, this
That's
is legal.
that's why they a champion for me because
Yeah.
this one I've been following for. I seen the whole evolution. I seen you go from being a amateur ass shaker to being and now like I was on the hub the other day. I'm like, oh shit, what's up, my baby?
Can I ask a question?
Hey,
With a left
Can I ask a
with a
question?
left up
I
there.
just want to ask
Beat
a
it.
question. Was it the one that could make her butt clap?
You talking about the? Yo, so look, y'all
I just found out.
have
she's
y'all
ugly.
been seeing the video of Shorty that be handing a
Yes.
man to play the food and be clapping it up?
Yeah, man.
I thought she was a regular, normal human
Oh,
being.
Oh, wait. She
on the hub.
Dog, you
Yes.
ain't never been to her page?
Nah, we'll talk after. I don't know her name.
I never seen it.
We'll talk after.
I didn't know her name. Somebody dropped that shit in the comment, and I was just like, well, she probably just doing a bunch of giving niggas foods. And shit.
Nah, this ain't no cooking with Kai.
She giving food.
Did you see the wine cup? Fucked my head up. I was like, yo, what is going on?
Hey, look.
She on there.
The one I
You
seen,
niggas are nasty.
the one I seen, I've been following her on Twitter since like back in like 2014, 2013. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
so unashamed.
And so when I'm like, shit, I knew you was doing it, but I wasn't paying for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit, I'm a fan, and I don't have to only be a fan.
All you gotta
only
know
be
is the
a
hub
fan.
that the baddie's in.
All right.
Okay.
Let me say this, all right? Let me be the alternative voice to
Oh,
all
God.
this smut that you niggas
Oh God! Here
Yeah,
goes-
nigga,
here
ban
goes God.
porn. Go get your testosterone up.
Oh.
Go outside, get you a real female. Stop beating your dick lift weights.
This is a good
Exercise, nigga.
Nick, before you go to the next one, I'm about to send you.
Clear that brain
I'm
fog.
about to send you a clip. Hold on.
I do be
That
clearing it
causes brain
out. I be
fog.
clearing it out.
All right, that's
No,
what
you
cleared
did
up.
not.
I be
Because brother sounds just like this lady. I gotta send you this clip.
Oh, it's a clip to play.
Yeah, I just sent it to
So
you.
I
It's in
sound
the
like
chat.
a lady. No, guys.
No. It's not that you
Guys
sound like
be
a lady. No.
saying this.
Not that. It's just
okay.
she just went on a tirade earlier.
Oh, this bitch.
Yes.
Oh God.
She just went on a tirade earlier.
All right, man. Hey, man. We got a clip to play.
Porn addicts. Yeah. Yeah, I just.
Porn get bad, y'all gonna find me on the dark web. That's where the money at for
Shiesty
real.
P finna come to life. For real.
That mean porn gonna be going up. It's gonna be worth some shit.
We gonna pay to see this dude.
I don't think it's gonna get banned. I'm just being real.
I don't think so.
I think too many of them watch
It's
it.
too much money. It's too much.
Too many
money
of them do be into it. It's gonna be specific. It's gonna be state by state though,
No, it's definitely gonna be state.
because that's already
That
going. Because I
America's
think
trying to be better.
Of course not. No. Not at all.
Yeah, I don't either. I think there's also I think there's a massive attack on femininity. Like the idea is that
That'll get to
that masculinity is actually what's being attacked, right? Like and that everything is watered down, everything is softened now. It's, everything is feminine. I actually think femininity is under control. I think that a big part of the reason why this is happening is because women got too close to power.
Okay, how so?
I mean, the audacity that a black woman would run for president. I mean,
You don't wanna hear
this
this
was
part.
this was
She
their
get to
last
the pornish shit
their last
later.
stand.
Oh,
They're like,
she
"Hold
get to the
on.
porn
They're
later?
like, We
So
let you.
might could go a little bit.
It's not about masculinity.
Right.
All right, let's see.
Eve, that straight male biology, and particularly men who have this sort of anger, is because they don't get physical intimacy, right? But they have convinced themselves the type of physical intimacy they would like is their favorite porn star or favorite OnlyFans girl or this unattainable beauty on Instagram who is never ever 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 going to fuck you or meet you or talk to you ever. So they don't look for the physical intimacy that is around them. They don't go outside of their home. They don't go down to the local library. They don't go to their local bar. They don't go join a social group in order to meet people because they feel that this fucking beautiful 10, whatever, is going to walk through their fucking front door and suck their dick. And that's never going to happen. But they sit there scrolling like, hey, in the DMs. And they believe then that the women are not responding to them because of feminism.
Wait a minute. So are you telling me that when the pizza guy shows up to the door?
Yeah, I don't suck his dick, actually.
I mean, but that's not real. That doesn't happen.
FS1 would.
I know.
They got something
The
to say
setups
about
and
that.
porn are insane.
But
And you buffer past. You
And
buffer past.
Yes,
But-
that was the
but
gist of it.
I-
Is she thinks that niggas not getting pussy is why we're cratering, and which also goes into a lot of niggas is just absorbing it through porn.
hold on.
I ain't gonna lie. She was making some points.
I
too.
knew you were. That's why
I
said let
feel
us-
like
I ain't gonna hold you.
people when they be having an issue with these type of things, they generalize that type of guy that she's talking about. That shit not common.
It's more
Do you
common than
believe
you
it's
think. It's
becoming
more
common?
common than you think.
as we get deeper into technology, we
I
talk
do.
about it all the time.
Nah, Zach, I gotta disagree
I
with
do.
you on
I
this
don't-
one.
It's more common than you
I think that we.
I think the
that
guy,
weird nigga has always been there.
But see, I think the
it's
seven.
weirder than
that
I think
shit
out
is
of
more
10
accepted
niggas,
now.
7 out of 10 niggas is the nigga like she described.
Facts. I agree.
I personally.
But Zach,
I don't.
But Zach, hold on.
I think there's niggas that be addicted to porn but not getting no pussy and addicted to porn like what she's talking about, and they sitting there trying to DM all of these models and shit and thinking that somebody gonna strike, and they start thinking porn is some real life shit. I don't think that shit's as common as that.
I do.
I do.
'Cause Zach,
I don't know
Be
anybody
real with you
like
though. Be real with you, Zach. You're a self-aware
you're a real
man.
nigga. You're a real nigga.
You're a self-aware man, right?
Yeah.
How many niggas do you think are self-aware? What's the ratio that you would give to people that self-aware? Way less than more, right?
Yeah, it's less than more.
Exactly. That's exactly why those kind of niggas, you can say that as a conscious, self-aware man who actually will go up and talk to a woman and probably has striked on some kind of woman that these niggas have never even been in the presence of. Wait, let me finish.
And I'm gonna piggyback off. And wait, hold on. I'm gonna piggyback off of what you just said. You want to know how I know this shit more than likely true, bro? I've been at work and niggas is watching porn at 3:30 in the afternoon,
Bro.
on the dock.
Bro,
I know niggas. I know niggas
that be doing that too.
Wait,
but
hold
them
on.
niggas still be getting some pussy.
Wait, I know
they be
niggas,
thirsty as fuck to go get it.
Not all of them.
I know niggas.
You see what they hit.
I know niggas that have
That shit get different.
I know niggas that have went in the bathroom and paid to be on FaceTime with a chick while she play with herself while they're at their workplace and they beating they dick in the stall. You feel me?
That's not what she's talking about, though.
That's what she's talking about. That particular type of man.
Yes, she is.
That's not what she said,
Yes, she
bro.
is.
She said expecting something and it's not happening. If I'm paying something through a fucking paywall, that's a different thing.
Yeah, but you're not paying for the physical interaction. You're just paying for. This is basically still porn.
I get that, but that same person to go and pay for some pussy.
See, but I think with
But
that,
they not get. But see, that's the thing though. She
talking about the expectation.
The
That
expectation.
not
Woman that
not
paying to
buy
go get it.
Yeah, niggas is sitting around with this What do y'all think about her thinking that this is what's really cracking the femininity, masculinity debate? Is that niggas is not necessarily unrealistic about. I mean, I guess that is a level
That's
of
what she said.
unrealistic.
Yeah.
But like, we're cracking because of the. I mean, I guess not. That's the reason why we crack it, but a part of it is because of the porn. Because we don't have to go out and physically, although we still have to. But
I agree.
It's leaving a lane for people to not have to go out and do it.
Yeah.
It's fucking with people.
It's
mental.
taking that challenge and that hunt away. Because I've heard, see, this is what I'm saying. You done had your woman for over 10 years. I done been my woman for close to 10 years. Zach, I done heard you say and say, nigga, I love to hunt. I love to strike stuff.
Would you also
How many
agree it's
niggas-
easier that would you also agree that it's easier today because y'all are willing to actually physically interact with a woman versus there's so many there's so many of these niggas that ain't even taking that step. They shooting through the computer screen. Have y'all, because
that's why I be feeling like my pushback on it is just because I feel like this ain't new. Like that's just my thing with it, is like this shit not new. Even in our own age range, I seen plenty of men that don't know how to talk to women but still get women. And the reason why I feel like, and me and Reed have talked about this in the past before, but it's just like if you talk to a motherfucker like a human, you'll be surprised how far you can fucking get. But it's a lot of niggas that don't know how to, but they still be striking.
Well, here goes another thing I feel like that's changed with things nowadays, and I'm just gonna get real controversial. Back when I was growing up, women actually wanted a genuine connection with the man. They actually genuinely wanted to be courted, have a genuine connection, and actually build something or have some type of relationship that was contingent upon two people actually liking each other for each other and not what the other one had to offer. I thought that was the majority of the women. There was a small segment of women who were quote unquote sack chasers about the money. You could pay for this. I think that ratio is flip flopped.
That I feel like is our fault.
Now I feel like that's our fault.
I feel like
too.
that's men's fault.
Because what happened was the nigga who had the bread was paying the chick who was selling. Okay? And then this dumbass nigga put the money on the chick who usually don't sell or didn't sell. And she might not be the bitch you got to pay. Right. But because he got it and he just want to strike bad, he gonna pay her.
Because he don't know how to talk.
And then her regular ass went to her other regular friends and said, hey, that nigga right there, girl, he just paid me like to do X, Y, and Z. And now
rappers rap about tricking.
And now and now tricking is such an open and common thing. And on the other side of that, with the prevalence of social media, now we have a group of women, because you used to only be able to see the bad at the top of the top.
We got D flyouts.
Everybody's on advertisement now. Everybody and everything.
And they mama.
So now
Literally.
So now the variety is out there. You can pick and choose whatever you want. And just like the bad one gonna make you pay, the bogus one gonna probably make you pay too. So now that's just the norm. Yeah. We've moved away from what we know to do is walk up to a woman, have conversation. Now it's like, gee, I'll never forget when I was trying to talk to the chick and she gave me her Instagram. I'm like, the fuck you give me your Instagram for? Like, I can't get your number? She's like, oh, I don't really get my number. And I'm like, oh, I'm cooked. I'm cooked out here. Because what the fuck are you doing giving me some social media talking about...
That's what they do, too.
That's what they do. And see, this was something I was talking about with the old head niggas. I'm like, bro, we're already at the place where how we used to write letters to court a woman, now niggas just pay.
Yep.
Like, oh, I want your phone number. Yeah, you gotta give me $20. Nigga, take the cash out.
So
And
Yo,
see,
wait.
that's my thing.
And I think that's new.
I think it's more of that shit going on than that shit she's talking about.
But
That shit's happening a lot, but that shit still requires an interaction.
I gotta be real, though.
But hold on. It does require an interaction, but the quality of that interaction is the same way I get when I go to McDonald's and order a motherfucking McDouble. That's just me talking in that ain't no conversation. That's just me ordering something.
It's not, but that's still not what she's saying.
But I understand what you're saying, but I feel like the behavior that I just talked about leads to the behavior that she's talking about. I feel like this is the entry level, and now we're getting to the expert shit of it.
I think it's still going. I think it's my bad, brother, cutting your train, but I think it's still going to change with time, because nigga, y'all start hitting 45, 50, still trying to act like that shit gonna slow the fuck up.
But see,
that's
hold
what
on.
I'ma
I gotta
say.
push back on that. Hold on, I gotta push back on that because how many?
Am I ever gonna get a chance to talk?
How many old niggas do we know that be at the dating game? Right there on Stony.
You know that that's beyond my way.
And they doing
No.
I know where it's at.
I don't
I'm
even know
cool.
what we're talking
I
about.
don't even know what that is. Right?
It's like a bar.
It's like a bar. It's an establishment. How many? The 50-yard line. How many old motherfuckers do we know? I just was on 75th the other night. Okay, on Friday, old niggas was at the 50, suited and booted.
They be suited and booted and married and cheating. They still be with somebody.
But I still think that these guys are different than what she's talking about, because these guys are still coming outside. And to what you're saying that this not new, I don't think that she's saying is new. I think the problem is it's growing. It's growing at a rate.
That's my point. That was my point, Meech. You
my
took
bad,
it, damn it.
my bad.
I was literally gonna say, Zach, I know it's not new, but I would say that it's more. Like it's more now than it was then. A lot of stuff isn't new. Think about it. It's so much stuff that's been going on forever, but now some of that stuff has multiplied and grown worse. It's the same stuff, but it's worse now.
Using the example of that 45-year-old guy, our 45-year-old guy is a guy that grew up without this shit. So he's not even, because a lot of those, we do know a lot of them into the porn shit, but their shit was on DVD. They still coming outside trying to get the pussy.
Yep.
But
No, they not.
Oh, well, maybe
That's
not.
what I'm saying. I really feel like that nigga she's explaining has been around. It's like when we talk about how we used to be able to play outside and now shit different because everybody know about motherfuckers getting kidnapped and shit. But that's just the information age. Information is available to all of us. Niggas was getting kidnapped back then. This shit not new. That's why I feel like we can just see that these niggas is creeps more because now they got a fucking account and shit, and we can see them being fucking weird, retweeting all types of shit. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think that nigga's been around. It's just that we can see them.
But what
now.
about if that 45
because they get on the internet and now I can be a person.
Yeah.
I can be a creep out there, but that nigga has been there. It's just that they got another avenue.
But
now.
I believe that actually became more of a problem because of the avenues that the internet provided. So literally,
I think it normalized it.
It normalized, but I believe it also multiplied it. So it's like
by normalizing, you multiply.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this though. It was like people that was doing this, like you said, it was a lot of guys that was probably like this only in their head. Like literally, like they wouldn't even do the action as far as even going as far as even for real thinking it, only in their head. But now they have the grounds to do it, so now they doing it, and there's a lot more niggas actually doing it than niggas not doing it.
You would agree it's a lot more tryhards out here nowadays.
Oh yeah,
a lot more tryhards.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Zach, man,
I done seen niggas try to slam a nigga because the bitch is around.
It's different.
To that 45-year-old example or whatever, I think what she's more alluding to is like, as we get as we get further and further or whatever, and this stuff keeps going and going the way it's going, that nigga just ain't gonna come outside at no point, and it's gonna be more of those people.
He ain't gonna need to. He ain't gonna need to.
Keep his ass in there.
He ain't gonna need to. He gonna be in the crib.
Weirdo.
He gonna be in the crib with
And
his
we about
robot.
to have a whole nother version of cavemen. Is that what y'all want?
They in the cave. I don't give a fuck what you doing
That's
there.
the problem.
That motherfucker can't even grab his
I
doorknobs
want
no more.
niggas to learn
Slippery
how to
hand
live.
motherfucker.
Niggas need to live.
We is.
Nah. Everybody.
You want that nigga around you?
No, I don't want him around me.
Exactly.
No, but he
James,
need to change his
James,
life around, goddamn. He need to
James,
change his life around.
Everybody can't go. I'm with the Jehovah's. I'm with the Jehovah's Witness on this one. Only 140. Only 140.
You know how many niggas is screwed?
Not my problem.
It's over.
I got my ticket, okay?
No, you don't.
Only 144,000.
Nick, you do not have a ticket. Only 144,000.
This is the non-creep ticket.
Do y'all know
That's
it?
a different ticket than
No,
that ticket,
nigga.
James. Y'all said the number
Are
multiplying.
Are you from the 12 tribes of Judah?
No, see, you still trying to relate to that. You said 7 out of 10 people. That's what y'all said.
He said that.
You agreed.
You did.
I did.
So we good.
Look,
It is the majority, Zach.
we have
You grew up in a different time. You're self-aware.
we,
I'm telling you.
we have a lot more to talk about.
Niggas don't have knowledge of self.
I need to know, do you guys want to talk about the shows on or off camera? Because, like, we still got plenty of shit to talk about on camera, but because of, whatever with the shit.
I mean, it don't matter just where it landed. We know the show's on the back end regardless.
All right, cool. Well, if that's the case, let's get pouring out of there. Hey, quick.
Don't get them ideas.
Get pouring out of there. That's exactly right, guys.
So, speaking of getting out of there, y'all see these niggas down in New Orleans
Yes.
that escaped from jail?
I want y'all to know. Did you see the video of them leaving, right?
Yes.
Go ahead, Meech.
Never split the pole. Never split the motherfucking pole. The one nigga that split the pole
That's the
failed.
one.
They got his ass. Don't split the pole.
You see the other nigga that got caught because he went on live?
Yo,
What is people
that's the
problem?
nigga I want to talk about. Hey, what are you doing, you dumbass nigga?
Nigga, you just escaped prison.
The whole city and state is looking for you, and you go live,
Nigga.
nigga.
And you see the rest of them niggas is quiet.
Don't
No.
this make
You
sense?
see the other nigga with the babe in they face?
They got it.
Oh, no.
He got the camouflage pants with the big ass babe in they face.
They caught the
He
nigga
lit.
with some burgundy Pumas, some
Yeah.
camo bait, and a black hoodie.
Oh no, they rounded them up because them niggas are stupid. One nigga was
Niggas
hiding
loud.
under a car like a little ways away.
Loud, baby.
Dog. I literally wouldn't have no goal but to get Wills to get as far away from this state as possible.
They say they knew he wasn't serious because he still had hair. Why the fuck you got these dreads?
I'm immediately shaving hair, face.
beard.
I might fuck around, cut my eyebrows off.
Give me the Michael Jackson juice. Whatever got his skin the way it got it, give me the juice.
I ain't gonna hold you though. I remember I thought about this shit like a couple years ago. Escaping prison is one of the dumbest things you could do. Cause when you leave, you can't do shit. You can't do nothing.
Wait, let me hold you up right there. Now I know y'all ain't seen no old movies, but y'all might have seen this one.
Shawshank Redemption.
Yes.
I think I have seen
Have you
Shawshank.
seen
I feel like I
Shawshank?
have, but I
Yes,
don't
I
believe.
have.
Have y'all seen Shawshank?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think I know I've only seen it once though. So
Escaping prison is stupid, right? You want to know what's stupider than that? Doing your whole fucking sentence and then following a white man
Literally what
who
he did.
escaped and you jump parole. And when you finally get to the fucking beach and he said he had a boat, it's a fucking boat turned over in the fucking sand. You dumbass nigga. Oh, I hated Morgan Freeman in that shit. An old nigga go tell me Shawshank Redemption, every black man said one of the best movie ever for a black man to watch. No, the fuck it's not, nigga. That was some dumbass shit you had me.
Guys,
fucking watch.
that movie was really good. It was a good movie. It was dumb, though.
I hate that.
But it was a good movie.
I hate that fucking movie. I think, hey, hold on. Jamal thinks that menace to society is detrimental to the black community. I'm here to say Shawshank Redemption is detrimental to the black community. The fuck we talking about?
I never agree with that take either. But we not gonna go there.
I'm gonna also say this though, guys.
Nah, I watched it not too long ago. This shit fucked up.
Talking about menace to
I
society.
have a point.
No, it's fucked up, but it's never mind.
It's just a bad story all the way through.
It's a bad story, but it's a real story.
Boys in the Hood too.
Yeah. That's why I don't really feel that way. I mean, this is what life was portrayed in L.A.
Yeah.
Like, this is what it was. So I don't think it's bad to put that shit out because that's literally what the fuck it is.
No word.
Yeah, I felt it.
Regarding the prisoners, though, guys, remember this: they're criminals. So criminals aren't smart.
Oh shit.
Not always. You get a smart one.
But how often do you run across a smart criminal?
3 out of 10.
I won't incriminate.
All right,
people.
there we go. Yeah, what he said. 3 out of 10.
Them the
When I
ones that's
seen-
been out.
Right. When I seen the note and that joint said too easy and 2 was spelled wrong, I'm done. I'm like, oh,
Shit
these
like
guys
that,
are getting
though.
caught.
I'm done.
These guys are getting caught.
I I'll never agree with niggas that's like that. Like,
Too easy.
we got away, and maybe it was easy. Why the fuck do I gotta taunt them?
Yeah.
I'm not taunting shit.
Yeah.
Because that might get my ass beat when they catch
Zach,
me.
they taunted them with 1-0. They taunted them with 1-0. Remember that. So they didn't taunt them. You know what I would have thought? This nigga can't read. We're gonna catch
Hey,
him.
well, look. It was in New Orleans. I know what they did there. Too easy. Whoa, right? So that would be two somewhere. Too easy. They call New Orleans the Big Easy. So they was just telling them we going to New Orleans.
Yeah, you put that together.
Now that nigga's a rapper.
So how many have been caught by this point? Was it 3?
I think only 3 so far, but it was like 9 of them.
I think no, they got them. It's up now. They didn't call damn near half them niggas now. No, they rounding them.
Well, we gonna see who's smart and who dumb.
Yeah.
It's because if you get out of prison, most people know like a good chunk of prisons are in the middle of shit.
And this one's in the middle of New Orleans. Yeah.
You have to So if you don't have a legitimate,
Put that out, nigga.
I never been and I want to go. So I'm just joking.
if you
right,
if
nigga.
you don't legitimately have a plan, the second your feet hit the ground outside that prison, this shit's over with.
Especially in 2025.
Yeah,
There's a
like
camera
we,
everywhere.
we need vehicles.
One of them niggas had a car down the road, so I mean, there's that, right?
I gotta.
Is
You
he
gotta
one
just
that got
keep
caught?
driving.
I don't know.
That's a stretch because you keep driving. At some point, the plate gonna come up. It's just like it's so difficult.
Yeah,
these days.
you're not
getting away.
Look, you're not never really low.
You're not
Yeah,
low.
no.
What it is this.
You're on the grid.
You just got a head start.
Yes. That's
Now,
exactly it, yeah.
depending on what you do with your head start, you might be able to wiggle up out of a situation. But 9 times out of 10, these people are going to catch up to you at some point. Okay? Because none of you niggas know how to get to Cuba, even though it's right there.
Even if, and that'd be my thing with
You gotta
these type
steal
of things.
You gotta
It's like,
steal a boat, Reed. Duh.
even if you
I
do,
think you can swim to Cuba.
You can swim to Cuba. All right, niggas. Next time you break out of jail, swim to Cuba. Duh.
my thing is,
Swim, nigga.
even if you do get away, like say month pass, now what? Like life is expensive in this bitch.
Word.
You can't get no regular job. What you finna do?
Go to Cuba.
Niggas.
Duh.
Rob niggas.
That's your only choice.
That's what
Because
happened.
crackheads do some other shit now. You ain't
Yeah.
selling crack.
Uh-huh.
Not hand to hand like the 90s.
Would you get out of jail just to be homeless?
Yep.
No.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of them.
No, I'm saying you was asking that question to them, right?
I was asking it to y'all.
Oh no, okay. If you asking me, I'm not gonna ever be in jail in the first place. But if you're asking a criminal, yes, because that's what they're doing.
Because, I mean, a motherfucker only gonna take care of you for so long, even if they hide you. 'Cause then it's gonna be like, all right, god damn.
Yep.
Your ass can't go outside. You in another prison. You gotta stay in the basement till it's dark outside.
Good luck robbing niggas. Because
All right.
everybody got guns nowadays.
All right, moving past
They will
that.
shoot you. You will die.
Moving past that, we just talked about niggas escaping prison. Let's talk about a nigga who's probably or possibly about to go to prison. Now, I was off the grid when this shit. I was doing some whole other shit, not paying attention to nothing going on in reality. And niggas was like, yeah, AB was shooting. And I'm like, nigga, what? AB? I'm like, all right, look.
It was only a matter
I'm
of
looking
time.
at the phone like, cause like I said, I'm doing some whole different shit. I'm in my own world. So when I look at this shit, I'm just looking at it like, this is an example of like, every time you cut on the news, there's some dumb shit going on.
Yep.
But this shit right here is just fucking weird. This is like, what is Antonio Brown doing shooting at people?
That was the weirdest shit ever.
And then I seen him get jumped, and then he started shooting afterwards. Where I'm like, okay, well, maybe you gonna be able to claim self-defense and shit. Like, I don't know, but I will tell you this: I'm starting to get tired of the Truman Show shit. Like, we record a podcast, bro, and I love doing this with y'all, this, that, and the third. And I've thought about going live, but because of like, I'm a black man, so I know how it feels to be associated with some shit, even though you don't do no shit, right? And I'm starting to see this streaming shit is like everybody who stream, all y'all bunch of crash outs. That is a bunch of fucking crash outs doing dumb shit. No matter who is streaming, no matter what you're doing, you got to be doing, because that's what all I see. Now, what first started bothering me about the streaming shit is like niggas started getting into car accidents and shit while you're streaming. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is running from the police live.
People getting shot and killed on that shit.
While you're streaming. And now, like, I look at the AB situation, I'm like, bruh, all you are out here streaming. There's so many angles of this one situation. You couldn't lie and say you wasn't there if you wanted to. We know you here. There's fucking hundreds of people out here with their phones. Let's assume a third of them got their phone out. That's 100 fucking cameras.
And you got them big ass boots on.
Man.
And so it's like I'm watching this shit like I don't know. I don't really have anything productive to say about the situation. If it's self-defense, it's self-defense. If it's not, God bless and Godspeed. But just speaking to what I'm saying, how I be analyzing shit and looking at it from a whole, that's how I took this shit. I'm like, what the fuck are we going through? This is the shit that makes me want to get off social media, want to get away from everything. I'm done with this shit. Because trust me, I'm here to tell you, there's a whole fucking planet outside, bro.
Yep.
And you could go exist in that shit and not know nothing about none of this shit. And I promise you, they always say, oh, the grass greener on the other side. Hey, it's actually fucking greener.
It is.
It's actually
The
fucking
color
greener.
green out here.
Like
The color
legit,
green.
the color
Beautiful.
green. But I'll swing it to y'all.
It was a matter of time, man. You know, AB's a crash out.
You know,
No.
when I saw that video, I always
That's
know
all I
AB
thought
is
of it.
crazy, but when I saw him with the gun, I was shocked. I ain't even gonna lie, because I just thought he's one of those crazies on wax. I ain't know it would get some.
You didn't think he was like legitimately crazy?
Like, okay, that's okay. So I think he crazy, but that I ain't think he was that. I ain't think he was got the gun. I'm finna go get the gun and come bring the gun back.
Yeah, because that is different.
Like that's
a
like
different
oh
type.
shit.
Especially to do that in a crowd.
Everybody
Like,
got their
everybody's out here. Nah,
It's
like
the
I been
biggest
thought he
streamer.
was
So
off.
Just think
but
about.
that's a different
I'm
type
saying,
of
but
thing.
think about AB though.
AB ain't did nothing like that.
But I know, but he got jumped. Think about somebody like that and doing a crazy act like jumping them.
No, it's still surprising to me.
Nah, bro, let me tell you something.
I'm surprised to see him get jumped.
It's certain niggas I know. I'm like, okay, this nigga is already crazy. You know who I wouldn't be shocked if he did something like this? On some real. And I'm sorry, bro. You know, all respects to you. Like Ron Artest, our Meta World Peace.
I think
If
Meta
niggas-
World Peace and AB is different.
I'm saying if niggas
This a
jumped
nigga
him,
that's known for fighting and being violent. Like
but if
AB's not known for that.
If niggas jumped him and they got the best of him, I wouldn't be shocked if he went and grabbed the gun and aired it out.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
AB, I'm just saying, AB, with all his craziness that he has displayed over the years, to me this fits. I wouldn't want to fight or jump a nigga like that because that nigga gonna do something crazier. That's really how I feel.
I just feel like you know how you just look at celebrities sometimes and you just be like, especially athletes, not the rappers, the athletes for sure. It's just this all around them with like you are not that guy, not the go get the gun guy. But also it goes back because when you said if I would have thought AB, I never even thought I would be seeing AB getting jumped on TV, on the internet before. Like that didn't even cross my mind in his.
The only problem with him getting jumped is where you got jumped and who you was with. You're out here. How old are you, nigga? You 40 something.
Yeah.
Why are you out here with a bunch of 20-year-olds and you're getting jumped?
Yeah.
That's why, and you're shooting a gun. That's why it threw me off. Like I get what you saying, Meech, about like I can't expect to see you with a gun. Like nah, I got way too many instances with way too many athletes throughout the years where they had a gun. Ray Lewis, Aaron Hernandez.
See, but you naming them niggas.
So look,
them niggas was killers.
So
that's
look,
what I'm saying. You naming them niggas.
Look. So with that being said,
they out here putting in work.
I've got a few examples of niggas doing that shit, right? Let's think about in contrast to all the niggas who probably do this shit and we don't know about. Or just be in that type of situation like, nah, y'all still some niggas, y'all just niggas with money. That's it.
But the only thing that kind of worries me about this is a nigga like AB doing some shit like that and nothing happens.
I don't think nothing.
Like-
They say they're giving them stand your ground.
Now that shit happened. Now, after that, that put a battery in certain niggas' head, and that's a nigga where I think now, what you saying with like him going outside tweaking, like now, after if he gets standing ground after doing that shit, don't run up on him no more.
But you know what? Fuck him.
Like, for real.
Fuck him. The problem I have with it is this.
There's people that's gonna celebrate him.
Niggas might try him now.
But like,
All right.
so
You gonna die.
So I don't even care about AB. I'm going back to the lens that I was looking at it at. It happened on one of these streaming platforms.
The biggest.
What happens when this type of situation becomes the norm for people doing that shit? Or it starts happening one too many times. where we are actively watching people potentially kill each other live.
Nick, that's already there, bro.
Yeah.
I'm about to say this is light compared to shit we've seen.
Exactly.
I have people that I
Remember that
seen
one
die.
dude?
I saw somebody, rest in peace to him, but it was somebody that we even went to school with that died on live. Like that shit's not new, and it's hella unfortunate. Like, but people record everything, and of course you don't know that situation is going to happen. When it did happen, nobody knew that was finna happen.
No, you're right. You're
But
right.
that's why I'm
dude
like
that
that shit's been a thing, and it's
That one guy that walked to the grocery store. Remember?
yeah, and that but
He
No,
that's
you're
turned
right.
the-
You're
he
right.
turned the stream
You know,
on.
I had to sit back and think for a
but
second.
The lie's dangerous though because they put you at a location.
yeah, it's
Like,
it's
you
very
getting-
specific.
Like everywhere you're walking on live, you're there.
Yeah, I remember
there.
even when I was when I was working at Ford, wild as shit because it was a lady there whose son tried to rob somebody. He tried to rob him. Dude shot him. Gas station right down the street. She go on live, kind of going back and forth with the police about, dude, the boy's body is right there, and that shit's on live. Like all of us seen that shit. That's why it's like some of that shit. Like I get it. Like it's become such a like thing, like money wise and all this shit. But these be my things when it's like when they focusing on something like fucking porn. Get this shit together. This shit is really becoming like a whole new drug and people not even peeping this shit. Because it's like everybody want to go to that next thing in order for them to have a moment. And now we in the moments like you saying, like, nigga, I done seen car accidents, deaths, motherfuckers getting shot. And niggas still record. It's niggas that literally have been shot and still talking like, no, I'm good though. Like,
Yeah,
why
I've
are you
seen that.
talking to me?
I've seen that.
Like, why? And it's become
get
such
shot
a
and
moment.
run.
Like, people don't even, I feel like people don't even look at prison and stuff the same because of this shit. Because they can go viral and get locked up, but like, oh, y'all seen me though. Like, nigga, what? Like, what's wrong with you?
No, I feel that.
Tension is a hell of a drug.
We got serious again, and so we're gonna get up out the serious shit. We damn near ran through all the topics, but we still got sports to talk about, and we have TV shows to talk
Oh
about.
my god.
You got Trump tariff shit up here, but
We don't have to do that right now. I know we on a time bench.
we can come back to
Man,
that.
fuck them man, them terror.
But
We talked about
Oh, this wasn't even about tariffs. That nigga trying to get all of our medical products lowered, the price of it. And yeah, but we didn't talk about it.
Well, we can talk about it. Inform me.
Oh, he signed an executive order forcing all the pharmaceutical companies to lower their prices to match the rest of the rest of the world or whatever. So like insulin, for example, is $12 in Canada, but it's $103 in the United States. So he passed the executive law to get that shit through. But it's a play because that nigga got an attack on the courts or whatever. And the court's about to deny this shit because he don't got the power to technically do that. So, yeah, he about to get everybody riled up against the courts. I just need niggas to know that this is just a game. If he really wanted to actually pass this shit, he will send that shit through the appropriate way, through laws and all that shit. He's just about to rile America up by being like, you see, the courts don't want y'all to have lower price pharmaceuticals. It's their fault. I signed the paper. So just do not fall for the game that's on the way.
People got to
Donald
remember
Trump.
Trump is a rich white man.
That's the ultimate MC.
They are the biggest.
I think the court should be like, you know
Swindlers
what?
ever.
Fuck it. Let that shit through. He'll be like, oh shit, wait, shit.
all right, so to lighten things up, there is a topic I wanted to bring up real quick. Are you gentlemen familiar with the McGangbang?
You talking about the sandwich, right?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Do you know what
I feel like I've heard that before. It's
know
like a
what it
mix
is.
of sandwiches, ain't it?
Yes. So, James, you know what it actually is?
Uh-huh.
Can you tell us what it is?
It's 2 McChicken patties over a double cheeseburger, and then you put the bun on the top and on the bottom.
Talk about it. No fish fillet.
Now, some people actually take the whole McChicken, the McDouble, put it in the middle, and then the whole McChicken. They just take all 3 sandwiches, just smash them together.
Wait, McDonald's making this now?
No, they don't make this. People
Oh,
people buy this and do it themselves.
Gotcha.
Y'all never heard of it? That's really old.
No, I've heard of it. I didn't know what it was.
I thought you were saying McDonald's selling this shit. I'm like, yo, we getting out of hand.
No, they started kind of doing it.
They got a lot of crazy shit.
They got like a secret menu and some kind of way
They
ask for it.
Yeah, they did that shit. It was like a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, the secret menu.
Yeah, when they was making them weird ass sandwiches. I don't participate in those
sandwich
festivities.
with the burger. They was putting the nuggets on the burger.
We've gotten bored in America with our food, and we're choosing to get playful with it at a time where our food ain't real.
Hey man, they finna get rid of all the Flamin' Hots and stuff. We start.
Oh, they gonna be there. They just ain't gonna be red.
Yeah, niggas gonna be utterly upset when that shit look how it look overseas.
Said that the red stuff is going to kill us.
They got regular color overseas ain't orange.
Yeah, no, that red 40 shit illegal.
Our water's supposed to be about to change. They ain't supposed to be able to put fluoride in it, I believe, no more. Which is pissing the dentists off because they said it's supposed to help us, but it ain't. So
nah, that keep them in business.
All right. All right. Everybody clear the fuck out. Everybody clear the fuck out.
Oh, no. I'm talking about for this.
Everybody clear the fuck out. The floor is yours.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I got your theme song for you.
Man. Look. This feels all too familiar to me, man. This year, 2025, I call it the year to get back. My first time around, you feel me? You know, Patrick Mahomes and them put the beats to my boys. We came back, what we do?
Get back.
What the kids be saying? BTA, BTA, BTA. Hit them with that. I did that for the shorties, man.
Belt to ass for the old niggas.
I did that for the shorties.
Yeah, make that plain.
Now we get to my next team. And don't nobody ever question the teams that I done rooted for, because niggas that know me know me. I've been with this Knicks shit. Since the Knicks tape shit. I done been through a lot of losing seasons, a lot of fucking jokes, because I'm the nigga that's in Chicago not rooting for shit here. But sports I don't watch. Shout out to the Cubs.
That was before Melo. Knicks tape? That was before Melo, right?
No, he was Knicks tape.
Oh, he was? Okay,
yeah.
I'm tweaking. Okay.
Knicks tape was Melo.
Okay.
I done seen shit through every round of this shit. I got doubted when we played against fucking Detroit. Got Detroit the fuck up out of there. Go ahead and dance to some Motown shit, bitch. Fuck is y'all talking about? Niggas really thought them niggas had a chance with us. We got Boston the next round. You know what I heard all the time when they said we got Boston next round? They ain't beat none of the top teams all year. What the fuck they got going on? Shout out to Indiana, because what the fuck happened to that top team? Got them the fuck out of there. Boston was sitting there with us. We went up 2-0. These niggas won the game. I mean, we ain't expect for that shit to just go 4-0, did we? I know niggas had all of their little jokes and shit saying that them niggas was finna come back and beat us, but when Jason Tatum, right before he got hurt and had his 40 ball, what was the score?
Like 11 points.
Niggas don't want to talk about that shit because we was finna beat their ass again. I don't give a fuck who on the floor. We was finna, what they be saying? Get it off the floor. Ain't that what the kids be saying?
What the kids
I
be
don't know
saying,
that
Zach.
Get off the floor.
They be saying that, Zach.
That was beyond me.
Y'all niggas not fucking with us. If the Knicks win this year, nigga, it's getting ugly. It's getting ugly for everybody. Because y'all niggas play with me. Y'all play with me. And now the room done got quiet.
Fresh out the garden, baby. We're taking it all the way.
Yeah, suck my dick.
We had quarter.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Yeah.
But we have the Knicks.
Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what's...
Bing bong.
Oh my God.
Y'all know what's going on.
Yo, we got equipment in
They
here.
can't see it.
We got equipment in here.
What you talking about?
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom
Care about none of that. We been getting doubted, man. We been getting doubted all this time. Big Brunson, we busting ass. Talking about we can't beat no top team.
I do feel with food.
Bitch ass team ain't do shit.
Chicago boy. Yeah. Shout out to Brunson.
Hey, man.
We got Brunson and the Pope. We hot. We on fire.
My bad, y'all.
On Leo.
Hey, man, listen. I'll be acting the same way if it was the Grizzlies.
Hey,
I ain't
man.
Hey, yo, camera on me. Let's go, New York. Yeah. Next tape. Been in this bitch bitch since 2025. Fuck you talking about? Next tape? What? I was in the garden, nigga. Let's go.
I told you. You know what?
Let's go.
Oh, Zach,
See, I told
that orange.
See now, I told.
Established 2025. 10 toes down. Who been a fan longer than me? It's been like 7 days.
Now look.
Who?
I told my brother Meech.
I got permission on gang. I was gonna post it.
He said
though.
he said if they win, I gotta be able to celebrate. And I'm like, nigga, that's cool.
He said it's cool.
But 2 weeks after that celebration, I gotta let you know about your.
So I need niggas to know until July.
He good.
I'm good. I'm clear.
He's good. But you niggas, ain't none of y'all good with me. None of y'all is good with me. All that top team talk, I'm not trying to hear shit.
None of that shit.
I'm not trying to hear shit.
Got them
Niggas said that we couldn't beat nobody. The Cavs couldn't even make it to face us, bitch ass niggas.
Shout out to Pacers.
When the fuck we get confident in something in Ohio since LeBron left?
Oh.
What the fuck is we doing around here?
Brian, I saw you low key rooting against them niggas.
Niggas out here getting hyped because of Donovan Mitchell. Man, we been seeing that shit.
I like Donovan.
No, fuck that. We've seen that story roll out year after year after year after year in Utah. Why the fuck it was gonna be different here?
Yo, so live reaction. It's the Thunder versus the Wolves in the Western Conference Finals.
Oh, the Nuggets lost.
And
No.
Hey, we'll see you in the finals.
Hey, shout out to my boy. I owe him dinner.
And it's the Pacers versus the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's give some predictions on what we think will happen.
Knicks is 6 through everything.
Me personally, I want to see Thunder and Knicks. I do not want to see the Timberwolves in the finals. I don't.
I want to see the Timberwolves versus us.
Damn. Yeah, I want Timberwolves.
I want
I
Timberwolves
want to
versus
see the
us.
Timberwolves in the finals.
But just know,
You know why?
Tyrese, you my nigga.
That's the only team that I ain't even giving the smoke, and we finna face them.
I'm sorry.
Because they doubted y'all the same way they doubted us, and we done got all these niggas out the way.
That's about to be a great series.
Anthony Edwards isn't serious. That's all I gotta say. He's not a serious basketball player. He's too jovial.
Man, this
he's
nigga off back-to-back
He's
Western
too
Conference
happy.
Finals trip.
No.
Starting on the Olympics.
Okay, look. If he gonna show me something in these Western Conference Finals. Turn into a killer, cause that dude play too much.
You don't think
He's not
Anthony
serious.
Edwards is a killer?
I don't know,
No.
man.
Okay.
No, that was a team effort when they beat them. Remember too, they played like that whole series without Steph.
It's always a team effort.
No. All right, don't forget with the Lakers, you had Jay McDaniels and Nas Reed hooping their life away. I was watching them games.
Do you really not like the way Ant carrying himself, or is it deep?
I know this. I really, you know what the funny thing is? I really like Ant.
Okay. Now I have another question. Is it because Ant has surpassed Ja?
No, I don't.
All right, that's why I was trying to get.
I ain't gonna lie
Okay.
to you. See,
All
I'm a true Grizzlies fan.
Okay.
So if Ja was to
Ja
leave, I'm
shit.
still there.
My
But yeah, I'm real. But with Ant, he to me,
Y'all heard
he
that
could
Nets?
be
We can get him.
that guy. He just don't take the game serious enough to me. He be playing. He be playing around too much. I'm like, if he was to tap into that Kobe,
You didn't like Dwight, did
if
you?
he was hell no.
Yeah, okay.
If he was to tap into that Kobe, if he was to tap into that Jordan, like nigga, I'm serious. I'm here to play ball. I'm here to kill you niggas and take your heart out and to be that nigga. He not though. That's why he pisses me off because you know who else I like and who's not like that. I like Jason Tatum, but he a hoe. If he was to literally get that killer and be like, nigga, I'm that nigga. I'm here to kill you niggas and I'm here to beat everybody.
Hey, get well, JT.
No. Over here trying to take pictures like Kobe and stuff. Nigga, come on, man.
Oh, no.
Did you see he tore his Achilles at the exact minute
Camera
that
back
Kobe
on me.
tore his Achilles?
Camera back
Oh
on
my
me.
God.
Camera back on me.
3-on-3.
Camera back on me.
Are you serious?
Camera back on me.
Exact minute.
Jaylen Brown.
Exact second.
You thought you was low. Now you got a meniscus tear after you lost to us?
Yeah.
Bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, I hate that.
You weren't smart enough for this shit, huh? Put your ass in the Cobra Clutch, bitch.
Knock him out.
You ain't built like that. Talking about you can lead the team. You ain't lead the shit. You need that light-skinned motherfucker.
That remind me of that.
Bitch
No,
ass
wait,
nigga.
what's that one nigga I had lit up in the Olympics?
All right, I'm done, y'all.
What was his name?
Meniscus tough.
Who was the nigga?
You say that shit after y'all lost.
Oh, okay.
The nigga in the Olympics, the dude in the Olympics, the nigga I
The
lit
black
up on the
dude?
pod. I forgot his name, man. Noah Lyles.
Oh, the track.
When that whole nigga had lost the last race and now I got COVID, now I'm on the ground and I can't breathe. Yeah, Jaylen Brown and both of them got some little hole braids.
I remember.
nigga
Little
Noah
braids
Lyles-
like hoes. Yeah,
Noah Lyles
I'm
still
with
ain't
you,
raced
Zach.
this year. I'm on his ass.
Hey Zach, I'm with you.
I appreciate that,
Over there,
twin.
blame that on that.
So
But Ant need to be serious.
real
though.
quick.
That's all I gotta say.
Real quick, we know what his position is for the 2 series. Meech, what is your position for the series? What do you think? Wolves and Thunder.
He's about to give us
Wolves
a
and
real
Thunder,
analysis.
I'm gonna get a Wolves this one because I just don't think Shea gonna get the help that he needs. Knicks Pacers. I'm really torn on this because I know I'm a Knicks fan right now, but I really truly believe that the Pacers is like the best team left in this shit.
They are playing really well.
But I'm gonna go Knicks Timberwolves to save the sport because Ant versus the MSG will be showtime.
Yeah, and they got the trade story too.
And the trade story, yeah.
Brother James.
I want.
He's hooping too. My bad.
I ain't gonna lie. The Pacers is going crazy, and they kind of coming out of nowhere. But I do believe I put like this. I believe the Pacers is a cohesive team to do it, but I believe the Knicks do have enough talent if they actually play up to their talent.
It's a good series.
Yeah,
it's
so
hard
like,
to stand one way.
If the Knicks play up to their talent, they can win. But if you're talking about just straight off of team chemistry, I think the Pacers got it. But when it comes to the Thunder and the Timberwolves, I told y'all what I said. I don't think Ant is serious yet, so I'll give it to because the Timberwolves is stacked, but I feel like the Thunder is like super stacked. So it's like they have so many weapons that they could pull from. So that's why I actually get an edge to them. I want to see Thunder Knicks in the finals. That's what I want to see. But I really think it's gonna be Pacers Thunder. So
Pacers Thunder.
Yeah.
And I'll be very quick. I want to see Wolves Knicks for the sport of it, just for the whole glamour of it. They got a storyline now.
That shit gonna save the NBA.
That shit's gonna definitely save the NBA. You're gonna have me want to watch them shits. Mad I'm at the gig when that shit's going on. But if I'm just examining it with my eyes, bro, Pacers fucking around winning all this shit.
I'm trying to say.
And
They
I'm
got
playing
the team,
really well.
and
They
they
playing
kicked
really
up
well.
at the right time.
So
They
they
did,
got
boy.
the team, they got all the pieces. They're perfectly coached by a nigga who been here and know what it take to do this shit. On the other side of that, I look at the Knicks and I'm like, for everything the Knicks are, them niggas is probably a wobbly team. How I look at the Thunder, like y'all wobbly, like y'all ain't necessarily, in my opinion, got the experience to do what y'all need to do. That's why I'm gonna take the Wolves over the Thunder because I don't think the Thunder have the experience to get past the Wolves. I think the Wolves are battle tested. They've been here. We have vets on this team who have been here before. They've done this.
Champions,
you know what I'm
and
saying?
it's the pieces outside of the stars with them two teams.
Yeah,
you ain't lying about that.
I think they
The
match up real
Wolves-
well.
the Wolves got some shit.
But if Shea don't,
when it's the experience, that's what I mean.
but
like
if
you
Shea
said.
don't show up,
champions, too.
if Shea don't show up every fucking game,
blowouts.
it's gonna get scary quick. But that's the same thing for the Wolves. But I feel like the Wolves have enough pieces there where, nigga, you'll see another triple double from Julius Randle if need be.
Like, and didn't even play that well in the first two. Like, he has games where he goes off, but he wasn't playing that well against the Lakers. He didn't
wasn't.
play all that well against the Warriors in a lot of those early games. But
You know
that
who it was
team
was
is
really
so
getting off?
good.
Julius Randle was going crazy.
See,
But
I don't believe in that nigga though.
I mean,
Julius
granted, but
Randle
he was hooping though. But,
boy,
but
let me
look,
tell you from
Like,
experience.
he's not gonna have a problem with Hardenstein or whatever.
Yeah,
next
he
round.
will. Cause he's a hoe, but I also got another hoe to light up too.
Hardenstein?
No, Julius Randle.
I was
but
like,
no, bro,
I ain't never
it's
heard
so
nobody
many,
call
it's so many
Hardenstein a hoe.
hoes in the NBA, bro. Cat is a hoe.
So many
That's
hoes.
why I love Jalen Brunson because Jalen Brunson is a dog. Yeah. He a real dog, but Cat
Why
is a
we
hoe.
just get shit straight?
SGA is a hoe. Hey, SGA, he's a hoe.
SGA. Oh damn.
SGA is a hoe. I didn't really watch his games throughout the season.
So who you like? You like the hoe better than the one that don't take it
The
serious?
reason why this is what I'm gonna say why I think that hoe might be better than the other hoe.
Oh,
The other hoe, all he gotta do is tap into this killer mentality.
okay.
SGA, he's a hoe that plays his role. You get what I'm saying? His role, he does it well. He's a hoe. He goes to the line. He cries, but he makes the free throws. Anthony Edwards can be a real dog, but because he is a hoe and playing around, no, because he is a hoe. Listen, young niggas, I'm saying this is motivation. If y'all ever see this is Brother James motivating.
He's clearly from the class
Stop
of Shaq.
being a hoe. Bro.
This is motivation. If I don't make you mad, what am I doing?
Hold on, bro. Hold on. I want to ask y'all something. Real question, right? Y'all are friends. All of y'all are some niggas, right? If Nick is over here tweaking and just being soft and being like a little punk, what you gonna tell him, Zach?
Stop being a bitch.
Nah, you go or stop being a hoe.
Nah.
And Nick, you know what you gonna tell him? You know what you gonna tell him? Stop being a hoe.
Nah, that nigga say, who the fuck you talking to?
Meech,
that's what they get serious. That's what Reed is serious to me every time. Like, hey.
Imagine you at the crib.
Leave it, do that.
Imagine you at the crib. You click on the YouTube and these niggas you don't know calling you a hoe. I don't think that's the same hoe. I don't think that's the same hoe.
I'm saying this out of love.
It might not be the same hoe.
I'm saying
niggas gonna be in the comments like.
I'm saying this out of love.
Brother ain't want to go to church, man.
I'm saying this out of. Hey, listen. You know what? And you know what I'll own that wholeness.
No, I won't.
I would. You know what I say? Because you know what? You're right. Hold on.
That's why they be talking how they talking on comments now.
Hold on. I should have been at church. So I was acting like a hoe. You right. I ain't had no reason to miss church.
You was acting like a hoe?
No, not that kind of hoe.
I'm about to say you
not that kind of
hoe.
No. Oh, okay. You talking about that kind of hoe?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about that? I was acting like a slut.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, man. Baby,
what's that?
Hey. All right. You know what?
All up in there. I put the leg.
You know what? Perfect. Yo, you can find us on Apple,
wifey, man.
SoundCloud, Spotify, and YouTube. We're ending the video.
She appreciate it.
We're getting up out of here on the video.
She appreciates my slut activities.
I'm Reed at the Claudius.
I'm Pusha's. I almost fucked my shit up. I'm too excited. Pusha 2_Z.
You know the vibes. Little Big Meech.
And thank you for joining us on another Sunday Fun Day. We are so glad that you came to receive our intellect and knowledge. We will see you next week. Have a good week. It's your FMOG Third Man of God, Brother James. Have a good one.
Sunday Fun Day.
Sunday Fun Day, amen.
Yo, please hit that subscribe button, yo. We out.
It should be Sunday
We'll be back next week for sure. Because these